Also hiring greeters. Also.
Ooh, we burn him with that one.
We're officially streaming. We're doing the few minute stream. Robert Conte's gonna jump on, I think.
Cool.
5150.
This guy's old. I'll give the ridiculousness to this. These are two old fogies jawing at each other in the ring.
I got my boys waiting in the back.
This guy's still got a voice though. He's got.
He can cut promos. He does a podcast. He's a gabber. Who do we got? Oh, this is.
I mean,
flick around here.
The heel is out. I mean, again,
shooter.
The only thing worth watching in wrestling.
Oh, heels are great. Heels
are the only thing that matters.
Vikings is a great show, dude.
You know, I actually have not seen. Is it like kind of a history thing about that?
It's based on the Viking myths. I mean, the only thing that's I think based in actual history is it's about the Vikings raiding France and shit like that.
Yeah, they were the scourge of the for about 200 years, 250 years. The Vikings ran things. Norway, it's all related to their boat technology.
They were farmers too. Well, you read about them, you're like, oh, they were just fucking hill jacks.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And they were like some fishermen, and they were like, I guess they had like the government there was totally poorly run, and it was just chaos. And they had those boats they had could go out on the ocean. They were actually ocean-worthy boats, and then could also go up rivers. So they would just go up rivers and just take care of towns all the time. They weren't Christianity didn't
We're
make
gonna take care of the towns. They were Italian.
Christianity didn't make it there till the 12th century. So I mean, that spoiled the party. The story is like before they would raid, like this is the mythology of my family because we're Norwegian. This is my uncle's son.
You are so you're of Viking descent.
I did 23 and
so that's part of why. Is that part of why you're a Viking fan too? Was it in your blood?
No, it was just being from. It was regional.
You have a taste for a horn.
but there is a. I mean, they were the scourge of the earth. I guess before they would take a town, they'd have a scout that would go out and they'd scout the town and figure out, okay, where we're going to attack from and all that. Then the night before,
what a good pre-show thing. We're getting war plans from Crocious.
And so what?
Hi everybody.
Basically a scout, and then he'd come back. Okay, here's what we got to do. But they'd party the night before and eat like mushrooms and shit, and be like tripping balls, and would go through and just maraud these towns. Like they'd drink mead and get all loaded. You know, like, oh, this is what we're gonna do. I mean, I'm sure it was terrifying. I'm sure it had to be terrifying. You know. Anyway.
All right, so we'll go over. We're doing the final pre-show rundown. We're gonna freestyle a little news for you guys. There's a little bit of news. It's all comic book show news related. I'll get you upset. Wrestling's on, so we're gonna annoy Crocious with wrestling.
I know.
This is gonna be a good show.
I'm gonna. He's getting me in a sour mood.
Conan did his final show. We can watch his show. We can compare his final show to the laziness of other final shows because we know people they mail it in for their final shows.
Yeah, typically. Why not?
And then the condo collapse in Florida was big news this week.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff. That and more.
Yeah.
On Keith Pazel's podcast.
Absolutely. Now let's get that music.
Let's get that music going here. We're gonna fade. Here's the music. Welcome to the show, everybody.
From Atlanta, Fulton County.
We're storming the Capitol. It's a revolution.
Purple color I see. Then you maintain the status.
December 7th, 19.
I'm gonna question a psychopath.
I got me.
You gotta show it some love, you gotta show it some green. The world's gone crazy and it's so obscene. You gotta know where to hide in the big machine. Say it sounds like TV on the radio, so push that sound. I wanna hear it in stereo. Do what you want, it's the will of the people. Nothing holds you back on that online radio. Ain't no love tonight in this.
All right, we're here. watching Vikings.
Man, I was going off on that one. Again, I lose myself in that song.
Did you have your rage wrestling thoughts were going through your head?
No, I was thinking about other things that are more relevant.
Welcome to the show officially, everybody. I am Keith Pazel. This is my podcast. I'm here with Adam Crocius. As always, we're going to watch TV, make fun of it, and talk about the world and ourselves through what is on this television right here.
I can guarantee you this much, people. If you listen to our show enough, here's a couple things that will be brought up. I will ask Keith Pazel for some timeline at some point.
You want to know when things were made.
Happened, yeah, when they were made, and it kind of fits into this narrative that I have about
what
history.
you were doing in your life.
Yeah, and before my time, and how it kind of the palette, how it looked different, and how it's changed through time.
Who you were doing stand up with that got a part in that you were bitter about.
When I auditioned, I was, I was going to possibly be in High Fidelity. I had a genuine chance,
just as like a train rider or something like that.
Yeah, what it would have been is, do you remember there was a scene?
It'd be funny if you were like, no, I was going to be Jack Black's part.
No, the part where he meets Catherine Zeta-Jones and he goes to her posh apartment in Chicago, her condo in Chicago,
Yeah.
And she has a dinner party. I don't know if you remember. There's a scene where the plot of the movie is John Cusack's character is basically going back to all of his old girlfriends, and trying to figure out where it went wrong, and trying to determine. It's a very Gen X movie, very much is of my time period. Like I related to it on some level, It was hipster. It was filmed in Wicker Park. It was very Chicago.
Oh, it's very hipster in Wicker Park.
So they went to the producers of that show went to a show that I went up at called the Midnight Bible School. In,
one of the alt shows.
It was that and The Elevated. Boy, those were the 1-2 punch. And I was booked at most of them. I never really mastered the Bible School, although I had some killer sets there. I also had some epic meltdowns. Well, I had a really good set. And Ian Belknap had a good set too. He was a good guy, comic who went up. But I didn't have a cell phone. It was 1999 when they were casting for that. I just didn't have a cell. The guy.
You didn't have one of those giant VHS camcorders.
No, yeah, I didn't even have
RCA fucking camcorders.
By that time, it got a little more handheld, but it was still kind of clunky. But and the guy who ran the show, I wasn't quite friends with him yet. Now we're very good friends, and he didn't have my phone number. He said, and the guy asked, well, that one guy, the taller guy, talking about me, and then the other guy was Ian Belknap, and Ian Belknap got us a part in that. He was a dinner guest. It wasn't a speaking part, but he's actually there. He's like, yeah, it really helped my career a lot.
How's the sound, guys, for people tuning in? How is it sounding? I put in a new little filter. I put the limiter up a little bit, so when we scream, it stays at a certain level.
Yeah. I've noticed.
Don't want it to be too harsh.
Yeah. It works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at these little weird cars they got delivering pizzas. That would weird me out. I'd feel like it's a bomb driving up. They brought the Noid back. Do you remember the Noid?
I remember the Noid. Absolutely.
They brought him back.
God, it's just consumerism. Don't you remember the Noid?
It's a throwback.
Yeah, why don't you buy
it's good.
this?
Rob Aponte confirms it's good.
Awesome. Good to hear. Hey, thanks for listening. Yeah. We appreciate that. But again, I will ask for a timeline at some point. I think I will also bitch at some point. Maybe I already have. He said the younger generation.
He said set the controls to the early 50s. That'd be great if we could do that. If this was like Doctor Who. Just
exactly. World of the Worlds.
I probably could throw some kind of filter over it.
Doctor Who, when I with 70s Doctor Who was like, wow, man, there was some serious BBC drug use going on. It is bizarre. The plots, it's incredible.
Oh anyway, yeah, and they were clearly just guys in like dinosaur suits waddling about.
Yeah, there'd be like. I remember there was an episode where there was a computer made out of plants.
Flick around.
It was an organic computer, and like Doctor Who knew how to operate it and stuff.
Let's go back to a little bit of wrestling.
It's so bizarre.
See, they got the picture-in-picture. They don't want to miss any of this action.
Yeah.
Got two tiny people wrestling. I don't know how you'd feel about tiny people wrestling. Maybe that's a little more real for you.
Yeah, for some reason I get theatrics.
Let's go to Africa.
I don't even like the color palette or the look of it, the aesthetic of it. Bothers me.
Someone could.
This show, Meerkat Manor, has been on for like 27 years.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing it in the 90s.
And I think it's different meerkats, but I think they have this like fake storyline running through it.
Remember this meerkat from season 3? Well, now they're in season 20.
It's like a whole family.
You forgot about him. Oh
It's
my
like
God.
a whole family with names and shit like that.
The progeny of it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That might be a realistic depiction of Africa right now.
I mean, it's probably some sort of satellite shot. They don't fuck
That might
around
be
in these
realistic.
things now. There's generally no animation. There's
that's a real picture.
They touch stuff up, but they don't fuck around in these documentaries.
When I look at that picture,
Fucking disgusting beetle. Beetles suck.
Yeah. When you think of your insects that bum you out the most, that you like the least?
Shit with exoskeletons. I can't deal with it.
So like
beetles, cockroaches, anything with an outer skeleton.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Even if there was a large ant, I would just be like, oh. Anything that you can't, if you step on once, it won't die. I don't trust it.
Yeah.
Not here for it. Elephants rule.
Absolutely. Yeah, look at this. This is some good nature. Let me see.
Of course, it's David Attenborough.
We contrast this with wrestling.
Much more here than we ever imagined.
I never wanted my career. All I do is talk endlessly about geographical features. I want to take one of these charging rhinos and ram his horn straight through my temple.
Making that choice to have that affect as an actor and make it your thing, you know what I mean?
Well, that's all stage actor right there.
Absolutely. It's like, here is my voice. It is my tool that I will use to capture your attention.
Let me hear your tool. What would be your tool?
Well, today when I was driving, I had 2 women. I was dropping them off in Venice. They were from Louisiana, and they were just like, "Do you have a voiceover agent? Do you do voiceover work?"
Yeah.
And I said, as a matter of fact, I do, and I've had little success.
Look at back to back.
Much like getting cast in High Fidelity.
Look at Biff.
Notice how I brought it back despite the THC flowing in my system.
Touring stand-up comedian, fucking Biff.
The man who never wants to talk about being Biff, but his entire act is about being Biff. Yeah,
right. 100%. He'll fire openers.
I remember, part 2. I remember watching this in the theater.
We got a lot of sequels on today, huh?
Yeah.
Bad Boys 2 from the early 2000s.
I never saw this franchise.
2003. You never saw Bad Boys? Neither have I really.
I've never seen it.
Bad Boys came about when I think I was in my
too young.
Yeah, I was in my Power Ranger phase when that movie came out. So by the time I got a hold of Bad Boys, they were already so famous where I was just like, yeah, Bad Boys is good.
Yeah, no,
I don't need to see it.
I think it was Michael Bay's first his directorial debut, or one of his very first movies.
Do you want to get into the end of Sweet Carolina, or do you want to wait 20 minutes till 9 o'clock for Sand Dollar Cove?
Sand Dollar Cove sounds pretty good.
A real estate developer. Okay, you don't want to get into it?
I want to play our game.
So we know real estate developer.
Okay, that'll be enough. We should have one hint, and then because I feel like we always get 1 or 2 of the 3 themes.
So let's go
never all 3.
Sand Dollar Cove. It's got to be somewhere in the Carolinas or something like that.
It's in a beach resort town. Maybe like in the Cape too.
For people who don't know, who are tuning in, not live, we're trying to guess the plot of this Hallmark movie.
It's one of the things we do. I find it entertaining because I find these Hallmark movies
they're all the same after
incredible.
a while. It's someone travels somewhere because their life is not going some way.
Yeah.
Or they're already in a place where they don't want to be because their life is some sort of way.
Yeah.
It's basically every movie is like, it's dreary, and then this person, male or female, brightens this person's life.
Yeah,
we'll go from love to Jeffrey Dahmer, the mind of a monster right now.
Did I ever tell you the story?
I have a place where I could actually make these fantasies come true.
I have a connection. Here's my Dahmer connection, because I went to the
my
university.
impressions are coming along, Ola Ponte.
Good, well done.
Yeah.
But I have a Wisconsin connection, as you know. Went to the University of Wisconsin-Madison. And when I was a senior in college, this hit. And it was like wildfire on the campus. Like, did you hear about the serial murderer? Like, it was...
How many people did you know, like, I'll let that geek come up to me and try and murder me?
No, it wasn't. It was it was more like people were making jokes about it. Like, it was a real joke. I went up and did stand-up. I told a joke at the student union because everyone had Dahmer jokes. Okay, we're going to open today's set. They were going to show a movie, and they're like, just get all the Dahmer jokes out. And like 25 people went up and told one Dahmer joke. Like, that's how big Dahmer, like what an event it was. Well, I have a more personal connection than that. Guy I went to college with, went to medical school, University of Wisconsin. He's a physician. He did his residency at the state prison hospital where Dahmer was at. So, they would always make jokes like, oh yeah, Dahmer, we'll have to examine his brain. Like, they have to examine brains. People who die sometimes, they examine their brain. Oh, we'll get Dahmer's brain sometime. Well, they were there in the emergency room when Dahmer got brought in.
It probably looks like a linebacker's brain or something like that.
It was just like, he said, what he described his head was like if you had like a yarmulke, like a yarmulke on your head, like 2 times the size, just clubbed around like 50 times. Like it just, like you could take the top of his skull off. It had just been dramatically traumatized.
Because he got beaten in prison, right?
Yeah, he got killed in prison by a
So they
gang.
like crushed his skull.
Yeah, and they examined his brain. They crushed his skull, but people don't know this. There was another guy who was with Dahmer at the same time who also got murdered. 2 guys got murdered when Dahmer got murdered, and another guy got murdered.
It'd be funny if they picked his brain up and they were like, "Yep, this guy's a geek."
Yeah, but there are
got
problems.
A total fucking gay brain here.
Like trying to study the deviant brain to see if it gives them insight.
See this? This is Deacon Jones's brain. This is a man right here. This is Dahmer's brain.
Yeah, so
this is a figgot brain right here.
He got to deal with Dahmer's brain. This is a guy I know pretty well. And then
that's the name of my book, Dahmer's Brain.
In a long litany of true crime.
It's just a plot to the last Friday the 13th where people eat Jason's heart and become him at different points of the movie.
Is that actually?
Yeah, that's Jason Goes to Hell.
Are you serious?
The beginning of the movie.
By the way, thank you. Thank you for that piece of information.
Do you want to watch that in the second half?
We'll have to, because that's amazing.
There's titties, so we'll have to go past the first half, but we can get into that.
When you see that first movie when it came out was authentically terrifying to me. I was 11 years old. The slasher.
I love how that was authentically terrifying, and then when this was happening, a real life fucking nerd slasher, you're just like, oh, we were laughing about it.
Oh, people were making jokes. I mean, people were really diving into it. The serial murderer was very much, that was like the mass shooter for your generation. The serial murderer was important to Gen X. It very much defined who you were. I feel like the mass shooter is more your generation sort of thing, which is equally horrible, if not worse, because it's like the serial murderer had to be methodical. You wanted to get into their mind a little bit, but what he also told me,
find the Jason Goes to Hell scene while you talk.
I want to finish this this story. My buddy who works on Dahmer's brain, no one knows this, or very few people know this. Dahmer and another guy got cornered and both got murdered at the same time. It wasn't just Dahmer who got murdered. It was this other guy. And this other guy who was in prison, he got murdered. And this is hardcore. He got murdered. It was a black gang that killed Dahmer, and they also killed this guy. Well,
yeah.
His wife got murdered, and he blamed it on like 3 black kids.
Uh-oh.
And the black kids got sent to prison, and this is pre-DNA evidence. And then they opened the case back up again and realized that actually he had murdered his wife, and blamed. And these 3 black kids got like life in prison, and ruined their lives. And that guy got put in prison, and he got murdered at the same time in the same fashion. Just crushed the head.
That is the fucking Eau Claire Uno right there.
That's what? No, that
the Eau Claire 1 right there, or 2 or 3 or whatever. The Eau Claire 3.
No. That wasn't Eau Claire.
I got a surprise for you right here.
I think it was in Columbus. I think Stephanie Haas's father might have worked at that prison too. I could be wrong.
Chicago comic right there.
Yeah, absolutely. Is she still around? I don't know. There's Dahmer's brain right there.
What the fuck?
So
sound's not working.
Again, what question do you think I'm going to ask? You already know. What question about this movie?
What year did it come out?
Yes.
I don't know. 1994?
No, not 94, man. It's got to be like it made it to the 21st century. Didn't Friday the 13th, didn't that franchise make it to the 20th century? 21st century, I should say. I hope it does.
That was early because they didn't make any between Jason this and Jason X. In 1993.
Is Jason Goes to Hell?
Yep.
That looked like a pretty good effect for 1993. That brain looked okay.
Looked okay.
Look at that. I mean, for 1993, that if you're in a movie theater at that time, it looks okay.
Why isn't
fatty deposits left?
Fatty deposit left. So. Yeah,
so the beginning of the movie, 2 people are fucking in a tent. And Jason kills him.
Yeah, there was always that motif that like teen sex was bad. I that bummed me out. I didn't like that.
And then cops blow up Jason. They destroy him. He gets fucking mutilated at the beginning. And then we go here. This guy's looking at him.
These are the body parts of Jason Voorhees.
Look at it. His brain is throbbing.
It's just driven by anger.
He's an idea guy, Jason Voorhees. Those are all the ideas popping around in my head.
I got news for that dude, man. Oh yeah, he's been in a bunch
he was
of
around.
stuff.
Yeah, he was random black eye in a bunch of stuff.
Absolutely. He and like a Witherspoon were probably reading for the same part. You know?
Camera went down. Was the camera down long, Aponte? Look, it's getting close. He can't watch this fucking this.
What is it like hypnotizing him?
Yeah, he's about to eat it.
This is unbelievable, man. Wow. Oh, you see, look at it's just. Because like demons are actually like. Because demons are like speaking to him, like hell is speaking to him.
Jason is.
This is. When you watch this, when you think of the zombie movie, it's been so perfected. This is hilarious. Listen to that sound effect, man. I'm Jason. So a black man turns into Jason Voorhees. Can you imagine having to act in this?
And then anytime people see their reflection in the mirror, it's Jason Voorhees, like with the mask and everything.
So this is like Predator now, I guess. He's being shot by.
Well, the reason this movie sucks is because it's just like now this guy will walk around killing people, but he has Jason's strength and his mannerisms. But you see the Black Doctor.
Oh, well that.
And when the Black Doctor looks in the mirror, he sees Jason. And then it's like that until the very end. And Jason gets put back in his body. And then the movie ends.
God.
The very end of the movie, they were setting up Freddy vs. Jason because the very end of the movie, Freddy Krueger pulls Jason's mask into the ground. And that was setting up
the hand.
But Freddy vs. Jason didn't happen until 10 years later.
Wow.
Which is a great movie, by the way.
Yeah. No, I know people who like that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I'll tell you what, the first Nightmare on Elm Street as a 15-year-old.
Oh, I'm sure that was not groundbreaking, but it was like, this is like not bad.
Yeah. There was
it shocked you for how good it was.
And there were some kind of imaginative ideas they had for the horror. Like
and what he told me he thinks happened is he mistakenly drank some of that as well.
Oh, yeah. This is one of the guys who testified, or one of the therapists or psychologists.
He wakes up finding that he's next to Mr. Tommy, who's now dead.
Oh, right after this is what a fresh Keith Pazel roaming around the earth here.
I was a freshman in college. I was like perfect.
Did you know people who looked like that?
Yes, absolutely.
Just big apish jaws with fucking mop top hairdos.
Listen,
what are you in the monkeys?
There's some creatures up in Wisconsin. I don't know if you're aware of this.
Oh yeah,
I mean, there's some like what's going on here? Like there's some weirdos up there.
It's sequel day here.
You know,
it's sequel day.
Yeah, it is. It is.
This is the big moment. Ooh, I got a non-alcoholic beer in the fridge. I might have to go grab that at some point. Look, he's banging.
Good
you ever
for
bang
him.
like that in college with socks on and everything?
Yes. Absolutely.
Socks on banging?
Yes, absolutely.
Which is weird because you go barefoot.
Yeah, I typically, yeah. But like, you know, at that time, it's the winter. It's the winter.
It's a security blanket. You know, Pearl Jam or Red Hot Chili Peppers put them on their dick.
That was
I'm a conventional guy. I like to keep them on my feet.
I remember people having that poster in college. Like that, the Red Hots were like a very like Mother's Milk is like a very seminal album of my collegiate years. I've talked about it before. Here are the albums of my collegiate years.
Dude, these movies were like groundbreaking in terms of I remember being like, oh, they're actually like simulating sex. Like it's not just like movie banging.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would be fucking. Jim, get out of here a little early. If you, especially a dad walking in, but then Eugene Levy type of dad.
I like
those eyebrows walking into your.
Levy getting a paycheck in this is hilarious.
Well, he'll do any movie.
Yeah.
He has said he has no standards because everybody complains when he does bad movies, and he goes, "Look, if you pay me, I will do your movie," which is the right code to have.
Honestly, I agree with that.
He made enough money to give his son a television show.
Yeah. You know, absolutely. I'm sure he's living just fine. Levy's handled his cash well.
Well, yeah, he's a globalist.
Yeah.
Natalie!
Oh, I'm Jim's dad. You must be the parents of this.
Is it like
that's the truck driver from Overnight Delivery?
Holy shit! That's also the guy who was he was in L.A. Law. He played a retarded character in L.A. Law.
I'm sure.
Developmentally disabled.
That's great.
Character.
We have to find that.
Absolutely, he did. Oh, I made a mistake on the fax machine. Whoa! Like he has like lines like that. Well, you know, it's good that you admitted that. You actually had integrity by coming and admitting it to me. Like, you know, talking to the big attorney. You know. I'm sure I described that so well. L.A. Law.
All I heard is the big attorney.
Yeah, exactly. Is that and then this cat? God.
Hold on, I gotta find this guy's name.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, this movie came out like in 01 or 02.
This one might have been 03 because let's see. 01, yeah, because the first one was 99, 98,
99 or 99. So they had to get this out kind of in a hurry.
You saw her underwear, dude.
Fuck yeah. This is that woman.
Yeah.
She was
Savari.
Yeah, she had a little. Well, she was
an American Beauty.
American Beauty is her high water mark.
Yeah, I love Jesus Christ. That's like her entry into the fucking business.
What else has she done, man?
She had bigger roles after that, but it's not stuff you like.
Yeah.
But she certainly did more after that.
Yeah, to me that's right. I saw her in some bad like Three Musketeers swashbuckling movie.
Oh, I'm sure
that was just terrible. I was like, this is insulting.
You know where
my sensibilities.
Here's where I'm cheesy.
Yeah.
All you got to do is throw something in the 1700s, and I'm in. 100% in.
So you just like it, you know, like Knight's Tale with like Heath Ledger.
I like when they can completely change modern times and make it look like the 17th. Like that's enough for me. Like, and if the story's bad, then I can make fun of it. It's fine.
Enough for you in terms of just entertainment, or enough for you in
of just like I won't turn it off.
Oh,
Game of Thrones by default was going to be one of my favorite shows.
Yeah, just because of
just because it's in medieval times.
Yeah. Well, again, I mean, very much the Lord of the Rings definitely was like that's actually your generation's Star Wars. Not a big insight.
What is?
I feel like Lord of the Rings.
Because
they're great movies.
But even though there are a trilogy but that's where real nerds argue is because I also do have a trilogy of Star Wars movies.
Yeah,
that people and even the old trilogy, I think people think it's so big that even the old Star Wars movies are the trilogy.
Yeah,
that Lord of the Rings is not. It's another trilogy, but it's not the, because a lot of people do argue that like Lord of the Rings is our trilogy.
I think you can make that argument. I don't dismiss that argument. I really don't.
It's fucking watching those movies dominated a third of your life because they're so goddamn long.
I know. But there's a lot of mythological things they're tying into. You know, it's so Anglophile. It's so like English mythology based. You know.
Overnight Delivery. I got to go so deep into this to find this guy so I can find him being retarded on LA Law.
Oh yeah, he was also in like Dark Man was a movie in
Larry
1990.
Drake LA Law.
Yeah, exactly. He's been in a bunch of he was getting a check here. Wow. Oh, that's that Topher Grace guy. Is that his name? Is that I don't even know what was. I don't know
him
anymore. No, that's Chris Klein, right?
Yeah.
He was great in Election.
Shit anymore.
Yeah, you're right.
Election is good.
Election's
his high watermark.
It's a great movie.
I love how you don't even take the totality of their career.
I don't even
whatever you saw in them that you liked. That's their high watermark.
Exactly. Yeah.
You never did anything after that
because they did nothing to get my attention because they're not good. Tara Reid. Wow, she lives in the building next to CJ. Man, I think I told you that. He said she's a disaster. You know, I mean, she's like literally weighs like 85 pounds, you know?
What the hold on. I think I got yeah, it was Larry, dude. Dude, fucking Rob Aponte has seen some television.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
He knew the guy's character. Well, because Rob Aponte was like a lawyer. He probably was inspired by LA Law.
Yeah.
You did Benny at the first shot on LA Law. And then they decided after that to make you a regular. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, did you have to stop and think about
retarded is still acceptable. It's just fun. But I know there are. It's starting. I've had people tell me not to use that word. Most people tell me it's okay. That deal with this every day.
I got tarred in my blood.
A little debate.
What do those people call themselves?
This is great.
My friend Jeff Miller, you mentioned, he calls himself a slow learner. He doesn't like the word retarded.
Developmentally disabled, right? Is that what it is? It's developmentally disabled.
Yeah, dude. How fucking...
But,
please clip the... Oh, okay. He wants me to... We got to clip this out. Yeah, we'll clip it. Look at those eyes. He's so excited to talk about being retarded.
There was a story in the National Enquirer, just a little sentence or two. I can almost quote this because it's so short. Who's the hottest actor on LA Law? Not hunk Corbin Burnson, who gets 3,500 fan letters a week, but Larry Drake, who plays Benny, who gets 5,000 fan letters a week.
That was the Instagram follower comparison of the times.
Absolutely.
I get 5,000 fan letters a week.
Absolutely. You know? Yep.
That's pathetic.
You know?
That's a star of the time.
Yeah.
That's a star of the time right there. And he's got 5,000 followers.
Well, every week
for a tard on LA Law.
5,000 times 50.
What did Larry Drake do on LA Law?
He was like an office assistant, like, you know, getting faxes. And the episode I remember him from LA Law, he accidentally shreds a legal document and he has to tell, like, he shreds a file accidentally. And the head attorney is like, whoa, I mean, he just is apoplectic about it, you know, but he owns up to it and he starts crying. I didn't mean to do it, you know, and then
discharge, Mr. Cowan. 6 years. Oh boy.
Yeah. I remember this episode. Yeah, it's Tourette's syndrome. Is that Tourette's syndrome?
Would you tell the court what that is?
It's a neurological disorder. It causes me to make sounds or say words or twitch in different ways. Sometimes I do it more, sometimes I do it.
But it's all network. It's all under the cover of network. You know, I don't curse or anything.
Yeah, because it's
being discharged, Noah.
They said I was disruptive.
He drops the N-bomb.
Were you disruptive?
He drops the
I
N-bomb.
do market research, and the office I work in.
What a
oh boy, is in the back.
Does he drop the N-bomb?
Yeah, he drops it on Blair Underwood when he first speaks early on.
Blair Underwood still looks like that.
Yeah, he actually does. There was a time when he was kind of being groomed as like he was
the next Denzel,
or he was like even like he and Denzel
they were
like
neck and
equals.
neck.
Yeah. They were sort of like because Denzel, Dr. Philip Chandler on St. Elsewhere.
Yeah,
when I first
they were extremely muscular neck and extremely muscular neck.
Well, I mean. I want to hear him say.
And then you go.
I remember thinking this was like such a cutting edge.
The tics and grimaces
it's so ridiculous.
Start pretty soon after you wake up in the morning. Oh boy.
I call black people oh boys.
Yeah, no, he dropped the N-bomb early on in this.
Oh boy, bitch.
Oh, looked right at that Puerto Rican girl.
You know.
What's he saying to me?
So he's disruptive.
I'll smack the ticks right out of you and shit.
That was like a hot.
That.
That's the guy from Weekend at Bernie's.
Is that Bernie?
Yeah, it is. It's Bernie actually. Yeah, who's sitting down there? We should go back.
Who's this fucking pilled out trollop here? She got a
trollop.
I'm gonna give you
trollop. That's hilarious, dude. I haven't heard that term in a long time.
They're both frequently used in the treatment of Tourette's.
Haloperidol. It makes me forget things. It makes me feel totally.
You know, I can't get an erection on the Paradol.
Yeah, or slut, bitch.
Oh,
yeah, dude. No, he said he dropped the N-bomb early in this on Blair's.
She's just like, I've been called worse by my ex-husband. I'll move on.
Yeah.
If they know me.
So was that like the tension between him and the like? How am I going to defend you if you're calling me fucking Bojangles?
Yeah.
Here?
If you're saying you're being wrongfully let go from a job, but you have this ailment, it's going to be tough when you're stressed out.
He was like, this guy called me the N-word.
Hey,
oh no!
I just want to let you know I had a legal victory this week. I mean,
you got all your.
I got my deposit back on an apartment that I applied for in January
1987.
On January 4th of this year, I applied for an apartment.
I am a guy with.
I love how he has the old school boxing mic in front of him.
See, there he is. There he is.
Pointing at me and stop treating me like I am crazy. Oh boy, just stop it.
He's acting.
Everybody's like, we don't care that you have Tourette's. We fully understand.
But like
is being a drama queen one of your tics?
This is like LA Law was deemed to be like a very Yeah.
Blair's first scene, L.A. Law.
Well, I am impressed, Mr. Owens.
Thank you.
You're one of the good ones, Mr. Owens.
Let's see. My mother's an attorney. My father's a professor of economics at UC Riverside. I've clerked for the past few summers.
Well, start off. I'm white black. If that makes you feel any safe. My name is Blair, which is a very ambiguous name. It's the last name of a lot of white baseball players.
Or at least Bill Howard thinks so.
Blair.
Bill Howard, as in Howard Enterprises?
Yes, sir. He's been a close personal friend of my family for years.
That's how Mr. Rollins came to our attention.
I mean,
he also told me that
these were decent actors.
He looks like he's measuring him up for like the fields. Yeah, you got a nice box shape to your shoulders.
I think you're reading into that more than what I'm reading into.
I know. But I'm not gonna. But I wouldn't then be like, oh, the fucking racist lawyers.
No, you miss what I'm saying.
But they are. But lawyers are racist.
No, but with that guy, obviously, I mean, that guy's been in a bunch of sitcoms.
With the going rate, which, as I'm sure you're aware.
I mean, yeah, that guy, as in just random bald lawyer. Yeah, that guy's in everything.
No, he was in a Dharma and Greg. Remember that sitcom from the 90s?
So many people have brought up Dharma and Greg to me in the last.
And then that guy was in The Thing. He was in The Thing. Remember, he's the doctor who gets his arms ripped off when the mouth opens up in the chest. Oh.
Look, anytime you need a bald guy to question a black guy's credentials in a role, I'll do it.
That guy, he's one of the main actors, and he was in The Thing.
Could you give us till the end of business today?
Of course, sir.
He just wipes his hand off after he leaves.
I mean, this was Dean, like, this replaced Hill Street Blues.
My Aunt Joanne loved L.A. Law. She would tape this on VHS and watch it. She probably fucking flicked her bean to Jimmy Smits. That's disgusting. It's a good joke, but it's disgusting. My saint of an aunt.
It was very much like the drama, kind of like a glossed up Hill Street Blues. Because Stephen Bochco, I think, produced this too. Bochco had a role, man. He did then NYPD Blue was his next good show.
Was there a famous episode of 2020 with Tourette's? Aponte was saying.
God, I remember my very first exposure to eating disorders. Anorexia was on 2020.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Was 9 years old.
They had a lot of those. They would make made-for-TV movies on like the USA Network.
Absolutely. You know, I remember I had to watch one in a psychology class.
I always forget that Blair Underwood is still very much working.
You know? Oh, absolutely. I think he's
on Quantico.
Wow. Good for him.
We got Stifler about to drink cum.
You may be intoxicated.
We're back to American Pie for people listening. Also, if you're listening, why aren't you watching on YouTube?
Yeah.
Why aren't you on KeithPazel.com? Why aren't you donating to pay-per-view to keep the show going?
She's cute.
Yeah, she's the daughter from Reba.
Reba. I always like Reba.
Plays. It's funny that she's about to bang Stifler because she plays a daughter that a teenage mother.
Oh, it's this cat, man.
All right, go, bro.
This is his first.
Oh yeah, he drinks cum in the first one. The second he gets pissed on in this one.
Well, this is the dude from
Harold and Kumar Goes to White Castle.
Yeah.
This is when he was just tertiary Asian guy.
Yeah.
Then he got to star in his own movie.
Why don't you go downstairs and get us a couple?
And then he still complains about it later. No, I'm just kidding.
But you know,
I'm just kidding.
Now Nagiani's got a bigger career than him. You know?
So they're gonna do the hot. I love how they try. How are we gonna get him to piss on? So she starts pouring champagne on him. Like you do before you bang, but she gets knocked out by the pot and he's about to get pissed on.
He should have just put his head back and the guy should have still been pissing and that would have been just fine, right?
Oh, that's it. Bathe the Stiffmeister.
This is a bit too contrived for me.
Great. Oh, that's great. How did you get it so nice and warm?
It's a long piss.
Yeah. That's like me in the middle of the night now. I got to get up at 3 a.m. and like, God damn it.
It's impressive how the body will shoot you up. Like you'll think you're having a bad dream.
Yeah.
And then you'll just shoot. Be like, nope, I'm about to piss my pants.
Yeah. You
I'm
get up.
I'm about to piss my nighties.
Yep. You got to get up because no one wants to be in their own pee.
No.
But I've also, I do it so well now that when I go to bed, I know I'm super tired. It never gets me up. I'm never up.
But the senator, while insisting he was not intoxicated, could not explain his nudity.
I'm just hitting random drops, baby.
Who are the cops here?
Where's Steve Stifler?
Oh, the party's getting busted.
But I want to know. Oh, I don't know the actors.
I don't know.
No, because that would be an opportunity to have like a.
Oh yeah, I mean they're just random fucking improvisers.
Exactly.
They're all improvisers.
Where is this? Must have been filmed. Like, is this filmed out here? This is filmed.
No, they film it parts in L.A., but I think a lot of it is on location in Michigan.
In Michigan,
because in this one they get summer jobs to like.
That's Casey Affleck, right?
Yep. I'm off at a funeral for my career.
It's just what happens, you know. Kev, listen.
Listen, Kev, what you gotta do is you just have sex with a girl even if she doesn't want to. She's gonna say no, but you gotta use your standing in Hollywood. Look, there's a book. It's off in the corner. It's about how to rape women.
So I didn't realize this. He was Me Too.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
My advice is do that. By the end of the summer, you're gonna see the big picture.
By the end of the summer, you won't have to rape women because they'll genuinely like you.
So what?
But then keep raping them after that because you're good looking and you're white and you get away with it.
Oh man,
she's on the phone.
I'm just kidding. We're not cucks. We're for rape on the show. No, we're not.
When I think about that, when I was in the early 80s.
Now remember,
early budding sexuality. 12, 13,
touching
14.
it all the time.
Yeah, I didn't discover how to yank it until I was 16.
But without
that's
a shadow
the truth.
of doubt, the United States of America is the greatest country of them all.
That's what I think when I masturbate.
Yeah, this is when I was 16 before I discovered how to. I hit puberty late.
What about Harry Hamlin? Robert Ponte says, "Don't forget Harry Hamlin." What does that mean?
Oh, he was in L.A. Law along with Susan Day from the Partridge Family. She was
like a later you're like, oh, I forgot about her.
Oh yeah, and you're like, oh, that's her from the Partridge Family, and this was a very successful show. So L.A. Law ran for 6 or 7 years. I mean, it was definitely respected drama. I think it ran. I'm going to say right here, 87 to 93. L.A. Law ran. If we can figure that one out, I'd like to see if I still have it or not, because I'm still embarrassed about botching up the Columbo year. Honest to God, from 2 episodes ago.
Well,
I was like,
the 80s
so
looks
off.
like the 70s now. It's weird just because it's the quality of television.
But it was 1991, so it looked like something from the 70s, yet it was 91. That's what was disturbing to me. It's like, well, this was the caliber of TV that was being put on at that time, which 91 was an important
LA Law
year.
was on September of 1986 to May of 1994.
Whoa, it was 2 years longer than
8 years.
Said. I mean, it was definitely
8 seasons.
I mean, it had successful actors. Harry Hamlin, I remember him from from being Perseus in in your favorite movie of my era of Clash of the Titans.
Oh yeah, you love it.
I love 81 Clash of the Titans. I still have a soft
Richard Dysart, Dysart, Alan Rakins, Corbin Burnson.
Corbin Burnson made
Harry Hamlin, Susan Day, Jimmy Smits.
I mean, these are some actors who had careers.
You can see when all the people left the show because they were big because they fucking just became guest stars.
Yep. When did Smits leave?
See, after season 5, he was a guest star on season 6.
Smits was trying to make the leap.
Clash of the Titans is not super good, Aponte. It's terrible. It's claymation horseshit.
It's so dated.
It's
honest
Gumby.
to God, I think I could make a movie better than that right now. I mean, that's how bad it looks.
It's good in that it takes a long time to make claymation stuff, so I'm sure it took forever to move it inches to do the battles, but it's... I watched it. You can't show me Terminator 2.
Yeah.
And then be like, hey, you like this? Let's watch Clash of the Titans.
It is preposterously weird looking. I love it. I love the movie.
Awful.
I love it. I do. But yeah, so
what do we got?
Yeah, exactly. American.
Was this ever you? You ever stand on a truck and yell shit out the top?
No, yes, I did. Yes, I did.
You did?
Yeah, I did. God, it was a long time ago. When I was like, probably in high school, on country roads in Wisconsin.
Were you singing Country Roads?
O'Malley's on Maine.
Oh, dude, I love that fucking. They must have a fucking junkyard somewhere with just green pallets with random gold letters that you can put at the name of any Irish pub. O'Malley's, Kelly O'Finn's.
Yes, for a shot.
They have the same. every Irish pub has the same wood with the same letters,
the same lettering. The font.
The O is a fucking is a shamrock.
Yeah. So do they go on spring break here? Is that what it is?
Yeah, they're going on summer vacation and they're renting this big ass beach house and it's expensive, so they have to get summer jobs on their summer vacation. And their summer job is painting houses, these big ass rich Michigan houses, and they get into a little lesbian action.
I'm curious.
Of course you are.
Was there a third?
Oh yeah, American Wedding is after this.
Oh, I didn't. So it made it. It made it.
Yeah. This was very popular. This was almost as popular as the first one. This was a very anticipated sequel.
It was also this movie. When I think of this movie, to me, it is paying homage to Porky's and that era of movie that I've talked about before. I mean, which I give it a certain level of credit for that. But I remember
look at him because he's so fucking centered, man. He's putting up his fucking feng shui shit.
Yeah, I was 30 at this time, so I was just too old for this. You know, I was just starting my career. You know, and so it was just kind of, it was dated to me.
Look at him doing the fucking
fake
thump test.
That's funny. I have, because of course
you're just like, I've done that.
Because you got to be like, okay, is the bed firm enough here for some humping? You know.
What do we got here? We got some African American entertainment right here. Tiffany Haddish. This is from 2018.
You're right. She's on everything.
Oh, she's in everything, dude. Yeah. She's the new John C. Reilly.
What was the 70s there? The news one with the news music on.
I'll find the news music. We can.
There's also a Hallmark movie.
That's on.
That's on now. We're about 12 minutes. Again, it was called like what?
Sand Dollar Cove.
Sand Dollar Cove. I'm guessing it's selling summer homes in either Cape Hatteras, probably North Carolina, maybe the Cape.
Look, so she fucking matches her phone. So we know that. So she's a control freak.
This woman?
Yeah. She's upset, jogging, matching completely. It'd be funny if everything turned pink as she ran past it.
This is like an homage to like the tense corporate woman. I feel like this is what this is speaking to.
Well, yeah, she's fucking loosening it up. Well, she works so hard at her job, but she also lacks love.
Yeah, exactly.
Morning.
Look at that fucking counter space. Holy shit.
What? So just...
Well, she's barely leaning. She got no room to move.
Yeah.
Every year. Raises money for the local high school, everything from field trips to performing arts. And this year will be the 20th anniversary.
This year with COVID. What if they all just said COVID?
All our time and resources went to cleaning up the mess. She's got no money left.
What if they had an entire Hallmark movie? Same trappings, everything.
Yeah.
Lady lost in love. Yeah. Prince Charming coming in.
Yeah.
But it's all based about denying COVID and vaccines.
That's what connects. That'd be hilarious.
The needle of love.
Yeah, and just the whole like just no. I know. I don't wear my mask either.
Vaccinated.
It doesn't exist. You realize.
Vaccination of the heart.
But at first she's confused by him because there's always like it's not always smooth right away.
They're always confused by him. They hate him. They think they're a goof. Oh, you wear different color socks. Yeah. You're an insane person.
Yeah.
To build a resort hotel, and your Uncle Brody's land is right where we want to put it.
Sounds like you're in a bit of a pickle.
You're right, Millie.
You know
you
something?
Got that. You have that super intelligent little girl.
She's wise.
It sounds
she's
like
speaking to.
Disney reunion.
Oh yeah, this is a lie.
Michael Murray and Ali Michalka.
Yeah.
You know, she.
I don't like Disney people.
Yeah, these are Disney stars.
I'm a little girl inside too.
That guy right there in the blue shirt, Crow, that was like a legit man-hunk star. Mm-hmm. Wasn't he in fucking the male stripper movie?
No, he was in the Cinderella story. He did Disney.
Yeah, he did Disney.
With Anne Hathaway?
Movie with Hilary Duff.
And he was in a movie with Hilary Duff.
Oh, wow.
Where they played two people where she fucking rode on his back.
Why doesn't he have a bigger career? I mean, he seems like he can act a little bit.
I bet
you they get paid well for this.
I was going to say, I think we're sadly in a place where this is not a bad career move.
Yeah.
I told you you're my favorite.
Look, he's fucking. His mom is a ghost, obviously.
Again, I said this last week. If I was actually teleported into a Hallmark world, I would first get a horrible sinus headache because the light would be so bright in my head. I'd have to wear sunglasses immediately. And if I was there long enough, for like 10 or 15 minutes, I might throw up. I might throw up. That's the truth, because it's so, the lighting is so harsh and aggressive that I can't get into it. Well, when I was working at when I was doing my consulting work, remember that, Keith? When I was doing consulting work?
Yeah, I remember that. I'm
changing the battery. And it's okay. And I was working at my old job, IFF. They hired me a couple times, so basically to fill in when the person who replaced me went on maternity leave. I filled in for like 4 months, which was cool, and I got paid decent money to do that. But
it's always good to get paid decent money to fill in.
Exactly. I was like, this is great, I mean, it basically floated me for another 6 months. It was good. But it was they moved into a different office than the one that I worked in, and it was one actually on Michigan Avenue, and it was just the whiteness. It looked like a remember that Janet Jackson, Michael Jackson video?
Oh yeah,
it looked like that, and it had this like,
God damn it! I wish we made more money and had a private show where I could pop that on right now.
Because it was just like it was so harshly white. I remember working at that. I literally got a headache, and I was like, "Why? I can't adjust. Like I couldn't adjust to it. Usually, if I get a little headache or I have some sun in my eyes, put sunglasses on, put a visor down. It was like laser beams into my eyes. I was like, this. I cannot adjust to it because it was like brand spanking new white office.
Yeah,
it was too much.
Yeah, I'm back, Rob.
Yeah.
All right.
Good. Yeah. So Hallmark. So again, she's a real estate developer, right? Or she's a real estate.
It seems like she wants to build a hotel on some sort of plot of land that there's a barrier of red tape that I'm assuming he's either in charge of
or associated with.
Yeah. And at some point they're going to bond, and she's going to think, oh, you're doing this because you want me to fucking put your hotel through.
But then he when does she realize he's true, that he's actually honest?
I mean, it's always 3/4 of the way through.
When's the
he'll rub a kid on the head or something. They always do something
like a simple moment like
something
that.
Selfless.
Oh, he's good with a pat like a dog.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! He rescued the dog from going across the.
Look at that! We saw a dying dog on the road, and he took a rock and crushed its skull and put it out of its misery. He's so charming.
I tell you what, yesterday I was driving. I was in like South Central. This little girl had her dog on a leash, and she was like probably 10 years old. She was young, and the dog was a little bit too big for her, and they were right at an intersection, and the dog got away from her and ran into traffic.
Ooh.
And it was like, I was mortified.
It's a panic moment.
I was like, they're going to run over that. And it was like, I mean, cars were going by.
I'll run in traffic and stop that shit.
A guy ran into traffic, and he had to go like 15 feet into it. Like a couple lanes into it. Like not one lane. It was like two, and got out, and someone slowed down for him, but it was like he ran into traffic because the little girl was like standing utterly helpless. Like she didn't know what to do, how to react. She was initially, I saw the whole thing kind of unfold.
Oh, we're not talking about a dog?
No, wait, no, she had the dog on a leash.
Well, we'll forget about the girl.
Wait, no, but the girl, she was too short and small, so she couldn't hold the dog.
She's too short and small. She's not fit for this world.
So it was like.
She can get hit by a car. Save the dog.
Yeah. But she didn't know what, because she was standing and you could tell like her childhood was being crushed in that moment. So you think I have a hard heart and I'm always no. I was like, that poor 8-year-old girl is going to see her dog die, and that's going to be really fucking horrific.
Even if your heart was hard, after seeing a little girl and a dog be mashed by cars, you would have had to put that shattered heart back together through therapy.
Well, she wasn't going to run in traffic. She was smart enough to know to not run in traffic, but she was going to see her dog die. And that guy ran out there and saved the dog.
And you were going to see her.
I was in my car. I was like, I had a passenger.
It's like one of those things where you pull back and it's someone watching the same picture over and over again.
Yeah, I was like,
someone's watching you watch that dog.
And it was like unfolding in this.
And you know who that person is watching you, Crow?
Who?
God.
Yes, exactly. No, it was the passenger in the backseat. It was like, that dog's going to get hit. Like I said that, and I thought for sure it was going to happen. Like 3 cars swerved and missed the dog.
It all goes back to God. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
Hallmark.
The turkeys are hitting the ground like sacks of wet cement.
So again, okay, so that's your, again.
We're still, okay.
Again, it's the realist. She's a real estate developer trying to do a hotel, and she's in the way with bureaucracy, red tape. I think that's a good guess. Let me have my, because again, there's always 3 dimensions.
I'll give you some dialogue while you think.
Okay.
I think it's your boss actually saying architecture is inseparable from its natural environment.
That's true. But natural environment includes the coastline, not your ear.
I know. You see, yeah, you're right. You're onto something.
While honoring the past.
Buildings need to be demolished, and my big Chad Michael Murray cock does it.
What it is, yeah, you're right. Maybe he might be the bureaucrat in the way, and she's got to get like historic contours. You know what I mean? Like she has to follow the code, the building code, and so they're discussing that. But that code is also about her romantic life.
She probably also doesn't, since it's her father or grandfather's land. She doesn't want to like ruin anything. She wants to like do it all natural. And that
might be, but I wonder.
That's probably also why she has a super hairy bush.
Look at you. I say it's beginner's luck, but I think you're just a natural.
You see, they had kind of a connection, and there were double entendres about her lack of a love life right now.
All right, so do we want to go see the plot now?
Yeah, I want to see the plot now. I think you're probably onto it. We probably missed one.
A real estate developer travels to a quaint seaside town to convince a charming local to sell his beachfront property. As she tries to figure out a way to make the deal work, the undeniable attraction between them.
Keith, you got about 75% of that right. You got 75% of that yet. Well done.
Christmas in July. We got holiday movies all month long. It's their bread and butter. Whenever fucking ratings go down, they pull those fucking Christmas movies out.
Yeah, absolutely. Sand Dollar Cove. God, it's so square.
Yeah.
It's so clean. Hey, what about Dahmer? We went past Dahmer, didn't we? Go back.
You want me to go back up the Dahmer?
Yeah, there's Dahmer. Yeah. Mind of a monster.
To save money and get
It's all commercials. We're in fucking rating time right now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but he was. I had my writing partner. Can I tell you a quick story about my writing partner?
Oh, he's got a. Speaking of pretending to be retarded, he's at band camp and he's like a retarded. He's going to see Michelle so he can ask about fucking. And they think he's this retarded trumpet player.
So he has to play in front of them all?
Yeah.
That dude on the left has been in a bunch of shit too. But God, this is hilarious. This cast is hilarious.
There's the whole crew of like high school movie cast.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's,
No, Petey, no.
That dude was in so
Petey,
much
his
stuff.
name is Petey.
Come on now, little encouragement. Right to this spot. Folks, he's just a little nervous.
This isn't right. Just blow on it, kid. All right.
Yeah,
Ooh, Larry Nassered him a little bit. Michigan, they love grabbing a little bit of that boy ass.
Slap him on the ass. Did you ever slap anyone on the ass?
Yeah. There was a dude, so check this out.
Yeah.
Me and my friend Joey Bober, there was this fucking... we knew this girl growing up. And you ever, like, it's the cliche story of the girl that, like, was not attractive, and then you just see her one day and you're like,
holy shit.
Oh, you're hot. Well, we became really good friends again with a girl like that. And I remember one day she was letting us flirt with her hard.
Yeah.
And we were cracking her on the ass all day. Just hardcore sexual assault. As like high school.
I was going to say, was it like 14?
End of middle school,
because I grabbed
8th grade, 9th grade.
I grabbed an ass.
99, 2000.
I am genuinely embarrassed by this. I was 14 years old. I was in the 9th grade, and I grabbed the woman's ass at lunch. I grabbed her ass, but I kind of snuck up behind her a little bit, like it was somewhat discreet. Oh, her. She's in stuff.
Yeah, she was in fucking How I Met Your Mother.
Wasn't she also in like Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
She was. Good fucking pull, Crow. She was Willow from Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
I watched a little bit of that. This is of that era, a little bit, maybe a little bit.
Yeah, it was after.
Yeah. Buffy was like.
Here we go.
And I have gigantic
You know, I remember when Buffy the Vampire Slayer the movie came out. It was 1992. Moved to Chicago, and there was like guerrilla feminism going on, where there was posters that were put right by the woman. Like she had that spike that was by
Buffy's
her vagina.
face by her vag.
Yeah, no, but they didn't have a head or anything. There was just it was like a knife basically going into a vagina, and they had a poster they put. This promotes woman hatred, which I thought was actually like, wow, that's actually pretty.
The Blues Brothers is just a Saturday movie, and I'm not fucking here for it. Let's go in the thought. Let's see what's on Bounce here.
The Blues Brothers is on.
Yeah, it's always on.
It is. We
can't
watch
get away from the Blues Brothers.
Was that a Bond movie? Maybe.
No, that was Spanish though.
Spanish
McClintock. We can watch McClintock. I'm going for fucking see what's on Bounce here.
Patton. Oh, there we go. Patton is slow but good. I like Patton.
Jesus, they really throw Bounce down here. Soul Plane. Now we're fucking talking, dude.
Wow.
Choose taste above all.
Man, look at these commercials are even in standard definition.
I know. They really are.
Can you imagine the painstaking of getting these high def commercials and having to convert them into SD to fucking broadcast on your network?
Oh, is that like an issue?
I don't think so. I'm just fucking trying
maybe.
So trying to riff on a commercial does.
I never saw Soul Plane.
I don't think I have either. I've only seen the case passing in video stores. I used to work at a video store and I would see Soul Plane all the time. People rented it.
Absolutely. I give you credit because you definitely, your favorite movie of all time is Friday, so it's
up there.
I feel like you have like a certain, you respect the African-American movie.
Look at this, 7:30 to 11:10.
Wow. Yeah.
They're showing every minute of this fucking movie.
Yeah. This is when he makes it into,
I'm telling you right now, I hate this movie.
They've invaded,
and I've never seen it.
Sicily.
I'm telling you right now, this movie sounds unbearable.
He won the Oscar for it and rejected it. He rejected his Oscar. George Patton. Not George Patton, but George
because
Scott.
He's only big. Like he was a good general, but I feel like it's just another reason to show World War II shit. Like,
well, this is 1970.
Patton in and of himself doesn't seem like he was an interesting guy. Like, it's not like he was snorting coke off switchblades and shit.
They go into his whole the way his eccentricities are in this, but they would be boring to you.
Here's a military man I like here. Fucking, we got McHale right here.
Patton believed in reincarnation. He thought he was the reincarnation of Alexander the Great. Like he was deemed this pure warrior or something. Like the mythological side of being a warrior.
Here we go.
Was his
Guess
thing.
the year.
I'm not good. George went.
So it's the 80s at least.
No, in fact,
okay, there's that car. That's 1990. I'm gonna go 91.
Yeah, this might even be like 93, 92, 93.
Let's see. Season 10. I think it's the same year. Yeah, I think it's like 93
or 91. Maybe.
Let's see.
Get the hands up.
Put your hands on the roof now.
Emergency is not always an emergency.
George Wendt, man, what a bizarre career.
Season 10 of Columbo was no fucking way. 2000. This is like late 90s.
I was gonna say it actually looked pretty. God, I'm off still. I should know.
10/10. This is 1995.
Well, okay. I said
because they only come out with an episode a year, so season 10 literally lasted fucking 7 years. Because they would want 2 episodes of Columbo out a year.
Because he was just so
That's
old.
The sweet spot of television. Your character is so famous that they're just like, just do 2 1-hour episodes a year.
Yeah.
2 2-hour episodes a year.
That's a good little niche.
4 hours of television.
That's a good niche.
Well, we're at an hour and 2. Do you want to take a break? Or do you want to keep rolling a little bit here?
We've been free.
I mean, we still got Conan to talk about.
Yeah, we
still got the Condo Collapse to talk about. We have TV history to talk about.
I have that question for you. I have that question. The condo. I know. As an owner of a condo,
you have an opportunity. You own a unit.
I know.
It's not like
I'm a real
building.
estate mogul. No, but what's the story? Why did it collapse?
They don't know yet. They don't know yet.
Did they think it was an explosion? Did they think it was structural integrity?
My dad was saying that in the late 80s, that building would get written up for like flaws in the
code.
Yeah, and they were just skirting it for years. I think you're going to find that it was just years of not doing maintenance.
They would do that in Florida. They would actually try to do. But the market's always so.
And
honest.
you know what's weird is
you don't need a government to look over
Florida
things.
and California are the two most regulated states. It's not only showing flaws in just the mentality of skirting regulations, but the regulations themselves allowing people to skirt them.
Yeah.
Because at least in California, like, they make you go through the regulation. There ain't no skirting fucking building regulations in California.
No, you might have to pay some people off. I'm sure there's got to be grift somewhere. There is everywhere. But it's just in Florida, it is like in my industry with affordable housing development and finance, you always hear about contractors being thrown in the joint. They rig the game to get the financing and like rig the numbers, and they go to the joint a lot. It happens a lot. Contractors in Florida.
Love when people call it the joint.
You know, the Gray Bar Hotel.
It's a good time.
That's what my brother calls it, the Gray Bar Hotel.
So yeah, we got all that lined up here. I'll pack a bowl and then we'll start the second half.
That's cool, man. So basically, was it just an older building that they think structurally
I don't even think. Well, I mean, Miami kind of rebuilds itself every 20 years anyway.
Yeah,
that's the thing with like American cities. I feel like, you know, you don't hear about these collapses in Spain or France. I mean, Notre Dame lit on fire.
Yeah,
but you know, I feel like things evolve, you know, mechanics, technology, but I feel like structures, they kind of got it right originally.
Yeah.
And when you start taking them all down because they don't look 90s or they don't look 2000s, you really start fucking with the structure of shit.
Yeah.
That's why I like what they did with Wrigley Field. Don't build something that they just fucking took it apart piece by piece, kept the bones of it because they realized, like, look, this stadium is a fucking brick shit house.
Yeah.
We could never build anything as strong as this.
Yeah.
Let's just fucking
but they also want to maintain its integrity. That's part of the charm of it. They're selling.
But in Florida, they rebuild the city every 20 years.
Yeah, because it is literally it is Caribbean piracy capitalism down there. It is.
Aponte, you were a lawyer. If you're still listening, what kind of money do you think the fucking families of these people are going to get in a lawsuit?
Yeah, there's gonna be a big one. People are lawyering up right now. There's no doubt about that. You know.
Can you imagine thinking about that, being the random uncle? Everyone's trying to even still if they're surviving, and you got the one uncle being like, call a lawyer. Get a little bit of money, you know?
Oh, well, it is Florida. It's another thing, like with the resources for the what I do for a living. Well, not right now, but
with what I do for a living.
But it is you have to apply for these tax credits. And every year when all these developers apply, so there's always less supply than the demand. The demand outstrips the supply. So there are always developers who get aced out. They don't get their resources. So there are, and it happens like probably 60%.
You ever ace anybody out? You a fucking,
I've won and I've lost.
Are you a freeze artist?
I've won and I've lost.
Fucking, they call you fucking stone bone.
No. That's not. It's a simple process. It takes a while. It takes a while to do it.
Do you ever squeeze a stress ball at your desk?
No, I've never done that. I'm a pacer. I walk around.
My Uncle Tom had a stress ball.
I get cups of water a lot. I drink water at work.
My Uncle Tom had stress balls that had had a Remax logo on it. He had like, instead of a business card, he'd make like stress hand things.
So it was with that. So Florida, every single year there are lawsuits. Developers who get aced out always sue the housing authority every fucking year. That doesn't happen even in Illinois. It doesn't happen out here.
So Aponte says they will file for bankruptcy, add up all the lawsuits, and the ONL entities that will pay will be insurance, or the only entities that will, like, the insurance will pay the families off, basically.
Yeah.
Like the dude who owns that building will file for bankruptcy.
Yeah. Yep.
That's again the thing. Like, no one's gonna go to jail here.
Yeah.
This is all just gonna be don't do that again.
Yeah, I wonder, but
they say it looks like we'll show the video. We'll get into it a little more in the second half. But they say it looks like the building was literally sheared in half. Like it looks like something came through and cut the fucking building in half.
What it looked like to me was
a beam came down or something.
Well, it was one of those Jew space lasers, man, right? I mean, that's what it is, right?
DeSantis.
Globalist.
What if DeSantis was fighting a Jewish person for control of the laser and he got it, but it just in time, it would have cut all of Miami in half.
Just in time.
But he saved it.
Saved it. Yeah, so he's a hero.
So he can spin it now positively.
Yeah. It is. It reminds me of the Oklahoma City bombing. Like the way the building looks, it looks very similar to that, where it has, you know, hints of that. But there's no bomb that went off. Well, that's good. Because I have a certain theory about if the 2024 election doesn't go the way certain forces in this country want it to go.
You think there's going to be bombs? You think there's going to be white supremacy bombs?
Oh, yeah.
There was a soy bomb in the late 90s at the music awards. Now there's going to be an actual bomb.
Yeah, there's going to be a bomb. I think there's going to be a true insurrection, uprising of the right. I really do believe that, because they've just, they've totally, a lot of stuff can change. It's 3 years in the future. I've been wrong with predictions before, but I think that they're willing to up the ante and see how lazy.
Only uprising I'm about is the third Resident Evil video game.
I just think it's
I think that was the title of the third Resident Evil video game.
What was it called? Uprising?
Uprise.
Yes.
All right, you ready to cut to break here?
Sure,
absolutely. Got the wheat all ground up. We're got some commercials here from the year of our Lord 1992 to take us through the day. He was in
Cassavetes movies. Peter Falk was. He was in John Cassavetes movies.
So we're going to be back in about 15 here. We're going to go on break. Thanks for being here. We love all of you.
Thank you.
We will be back.
We'll be back.
Suspect? She's a suspect.
You like playing games, don't you?
Games are fun.
Beyond passion.
She was the last person seen with the guy.
I didn't kill him.
Beyond pleasure.
You're in over your head.
I like it.
Stay away from her. Freeze!
Lies an even deadlier instinct.
Come on!
You are out of control, Conan.
You'll just fall in love with me.
I'm in love with you already, but I'll nail you anyway.
Basic Instinct. Rated R. Starts Friday, March 20th at a theater near you.
Tie game. Back after this. Twist off 7-Up caps and win as the Uncola celebrates the 100th year of basketball. Collect all the 7-Up caps you can, because if you spell Y-E-A-R, you'll win a $10,000 college scholarship or win a Spalding mini basketball instantly. So collect your Uncola caps and win. 7-Up employees not eligible.
Win part of $1 million in scholarships from 7-Up, the Uncola.
An innocent victim.
Your people are responsible for this.
It could have been anybody pulled the trigger.
The police don't have any reason to come here, do they?
I should stay away.
A town under siege.
I never figured it'd come to this.
On Wednesday, The Truth.
I never told you the truth about what happened when you were overseas.
An unforgettable home front.
We succeeded in removing the bullet.
She'll live.
Wednesday. Childhood friends. One became a Hollywood director, the other a convicted killer.
Sooner or later, the truth will set me free. I still believe it.
Now they're reunited, fighting for her freedom. Can they win? Watch 2020 Friday.
Wanted some breadcrumbs here?
And one cup of chopped onions.
We got the chopped onions.
Salt and 2 tablespoons of butter. Salt. It says saute.
Oh, you didn't know, honey.
Bank One banker Shelley Norman usually spends Thanksgiving Day in her kitchen.
When's Mommy coming home?
Do I need
1 year, she spent it at the bank.
You'll be okay.
Thank you.
Before a local reserve unit left for Operation Desert Shield, they needed help getting finances in order. So while her family prepared dinner, Shelley made preparations of another kind.
I'm going to see this one through myself.
I really appreciate that.
You're welcome. And good luck to you. And do you own the home?
At Bank One, we'll do whatever it takes to help you get along. Even if it means going above and beyond the call of duty.
WDTN Channel 2, proud to stand by you.
Last Saturday, the premiere of Norman Lear's The Powers That Be had America laughing. Critics call it hilarious, wonderfully silly, a major hit. This Saturday, find out what's so funny.
It's bleeding on my carpet! Sweetheart, you'll be all right. Oh, Bradley, thank you so much.
Norman Lear's The Powers That Be after the Golden Girls, NBC Saturday.
Sure, you can watch their news and see world disasters, sift through stilted sports scores, and wade through human interest stories with very little human interest. Or you can watch studs with 3 beauteous babes date the same 2 studly dudes and live to tell all.
Who's most likely to have a sex change operation?
Jay! Their news or studs. There is no comparison.
Studs. Weeknights at 6 o'clock on Channel 22.
Still waiting? Still watching for that little envelope from your Uncle Sam? If your tax refund is still in the mail, Big Sur has some great news. No payments and no interest for 6 months. Choose the comfort of the Barrington with matching dresser and hutch for just $549.99. This black lacquer waterbed with matching chest for $599.99. Or this shaker poster bed with wardrobe for $669.99. Plus, don't make a payment till next September, by which time your rich uncle will have come through. Big Sur Waterbeds, America's largest.
Years ago, when other farmers wanted to say their rice was good, they'd say, it's as good as Uncle Ben's. Times have changed, but one thing hasn't. Uncle Ben's converted brand rice still starts with the very best and still ends up separate, not sticky. Perfect every time. No wonder it's the only rice that grew into a legend.
Buy the Miami Valley first, now more than ever.
The Nissan Maxima GXE. Pleasant dreams.
Spent the night tossing in bed.
Said some things I shouldn't have said.
Now the sunlight's breaking through. I put some coffee on for you.
Can't help waking up. Oh, I smell that Folgers brew.
The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
Mountain-grown beans, specially ground, now give Folgers richer aroma to help wake you up and light up your morning.
The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
You're pure, you're natural, you're one of a kind.
Ivory. It's so mild, more people baby their skin with it than any other soap.
You're my Ivory, baby.
Change the quality of your hair after just one use.
Brilliant. It changes the entire mood of hair.
Silkier. From Vidal Sassoon Ultra Care. It has the benefits of a shampoo, conditioner, and finishing rinse in one. The finishing rinse is vital because it helps seal and protect hair from styling stress.
When hair is protected, it's softer, smoother. A fabulous change in hair quality.
Shampoo, condition, and protect with Ultra Care. Sassoon Care for salon quality hair.
Bill and Stan are in deep trouble.
Do you know any great attorneys?
And only one man can save them.
My cousin Vinny. How long you been practicing?
Almost 6 weeks.
But with Vinny's style.
The 2 Utes.
What is a Ute? And Lisa's mouth.
You think I'm hostile? Now wait till you see me tonight.
They're dead meat. Joe Pesci is My Cousin Vinny.
You two know each other?
She's my fiancée.
Well, that would certainly explain the hostility.
Rated R. Starts Friday at theaters everywhere.
Amazing place, Hidden Valley. They've discovered a secret that gets kids to eat their vegetables. Hidden Valley Ranch salad dressing in the squeezable bottle. So creamy, so delicious. Kids love that rich ranch taste on salads and other things that just might surprise you. So squeeze on the Hidden Valley Ranch and watch those leafy greens disappear.
To show the world how durable Nissans are, we sent our racing team to this year's Rolex 24 Hours at Daytona. They not only won, but were so far ahead they had time to pull over and wash the car, just so it would look good at the finish line. We thought waxing it would have been a bit arrogant.
With
With more Reebok Step Aerobic classes, more Life Steps, more Nordic track machines, more Life Cycles, and more treadmills, Moore's Fitness World is
Aerobic Central.
Construction is finished at Moore's 24-hour Fitness World in Centerville, and construction is nearing completion at Moore's of Kettering and Springfield. For the first 100 new members, we're offering the fantastic Moore's Light program for only $14 a month. If Moore's Light isn't twice as good as any program you've tried, you can stop paying. The $14 per month program will be offered to the first 100 new members only.
It's been 20 years since her one-liner stopped the Miss America pageant, so you probably haven't thought much about Susan Anton lately. But stay up later. That's about to change.
Witness comedy history when the legends of laughter meet today's hottest comics.
You are my grandfather's favorite stars.
Bob Hope and other young comedians, NBC Saturday.
It's almost too good to be true. A brand new Ford Explorer for just $16,990. Don't miss the Interstate Ford selection of these specially priced two-door Explorers with 5-speed transmission, air conditioning, tilt wheel speed control, and electronic stereo cassette. Inside, you'll find dual captain's chairs with center console, split fold rear seat, and much more, all at the special $16,990 price at your South Dayton Ford Quarters Interstate Ford.
Don't miss the final week of our Lazy Boy Pick-A-Pair sale at the Lazy Boy Gallery. Pick-A-Pair prices start at 2 for $4.99. Pick-A-Pair, 2 for $5.99. Pick-A-Price, 2 for $6.99, $7.99, or $8.99. Even leather recliners, 2 for $9.99. Pick-A-Style, sleep sofas from $4.99. Reclining sofas, $6.99. The final week, Pick-A-Pair now. Only at Lazy Boy Galleries on Springboro Pike, just north of Dayton Mall, and in Huber Heights on Old Troy Pike.
Warehouse Beer has Miller and Miller Lite 12-packs on sale this week.
We have no actual proof that you are disabled.
You want some proof? Here's the proof. Article 99 is today's MASH. Hilarious, maddening, and touching.
Here, take this. I got nobody else to give it to.
Ray Liotta is mesmerizing.
It's time to institute emergency procedures.
Kiefer Sutherland rates 199.
Everything's gonna be all right.
Article 99 is 100% entertaining. Article 99, rated R, starts Friday at a theater near you.
Acme Spring, Dayton's complete automotive service center since 1923. That's 69 years serving the Dayton area. Now we offer downtown shuttle service for your convenience. Acme Spring features computerized engine diagnostics, air conditioning, brakes, suspension, struts, shocks, alignments, and on-your-car wheel balancing. And we still service springs and coil springs, front and rear wheel drive, rack and pinion steering, frame straightening, and welding. We specialize in 4x4s, truck, trailer, and RV repair. Acme Spring, your automotive specialist since 1923. 2 locations downtown and Webster, just north of Needmore.
You cannot show graphic or excessive presentation of sexual matters. As a rule, you cannot remove skirts. Unacceptable. Trousers. Unacceptable. Skimpy undergarments. Skirts may be sheer, not too far up the leg. Unacceptable. Generally, men's pants should be zipped.
Hey, come on. You're too smart to pay full retail price for furniture. That's why you need to visit Wholesale Furniture and compare with our low wholesale prices. Our huge volume and low overhead means savings for you. Dinettes normally retail priced at $269. Our wholesale price just $99. You can save 50 to 70%, and we're open to the public. Wholesale Furniture. No one beats our wholesale prices. Come visit our huge warehouse at 1444 West Dorothy Lane in the Hills and Dales Shopping Center.
Dear Dave, how could I have known it would be even better the second time? Of course I speak of Wendy's chicken cordon bleu sandwich. I am in love with the whole chicken breast filet, ham, Swiss, grey poupon Dijon mustard and mayonnaise, all as you say on a toasted Kaiser bun. It was very different, very special. Au revoir, mon chéri.
Wow. Wendy's chicken cordon bleu. There's nothing else like it anywhere.
Nissan Maxima GXE. Pleasant dreams.
Some days you just can't lose. Wanna live, wanna spread the news. Some days you feel so good. Gotta smile, gotta knock on wood.
A great day calls for a great beer. The Michelob beers, with its smooth, classic taste you don't find every day.
Michelob, some days. Michelob, some days. Michelob, some days. Better than others.
I like you.
You do?
Well, we got 31 stab wounds.
What was it?
Ice pick. Stay away from her.
You're dealing with someone very dangerous. So where's this going? What do you want from me?
Just can't tell about people, can you?
Michael Douglas, Sharon Stone, Basic Instinct, rated R. Starts Friday, March 20th at a theater near you.
Everybody's talking about him, and there's a lot to say. Everybody's reading about him, and there's plenty to see. Everybody's saying he's the hottest thing to happen to television, and he is. So don't miss out when Daytime's bad boy Bo Brady returns to Days of Our Lives on NBC.
This brings back memories. Oh, these are great. What's this remind you of?
We're easing back in here.
Tastes like vanilla. Senior trip.
This is like
The cafe.
Rich, creamy tasting coffee with a hint of vanilla flavor. French Vanilla Cafe.
we're aging actresses,
From General Foods
but we're still trying to make it in Hollywood. So we'll do a national. But let's be honest.
Hello, Larry.
We're back.
Things are different.
Ooh, I wanted one of those so bad, a Pontiac fucking Grand Prix.
Yeah, absolutely. My
things were better.
My
there was the Grand Am and the
girlfriend had that.
The Grand Am and the Grand Prix.
Absolutely. I remember driving those.
You had a Grand Am? That's so cool.
Yep. I drove my father a Grand Am before he got his Infinity. Getting his Infinity was like, yeah, I'm making money now.
My high school car was a fucking Mazda.
Ooh, that's a good high school car.
I totally.
I had a Mazda 6.
Probably can still be driving that boy right now.
Do you know what my high school car was?
My first job car was a Pontiac Grand Am.
Fuck yeah.
That was solid
Pontiac
enough to take the heat and the dirt and the dust and everything of driving around rural Texas.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
That's a cigarette car right there.
That's a good car. Yeah,
that's a smoking cigarette car. Listening to Slipknot car.
I drove a 1980 green Ford Fairmont 3-speed. That was my car.
Oh, a stick?
A stick.
I've never seen a stick with only 3 speeds.
Yeah, it's a 3-speed stick.
That's fucking insane. Can you just not drive on the highway?
You actually, because it used to be 55. You see, look, I remember going like 60 or 65. I'm like, I'm fucking breaking the law.
Rumbling.
You know, I blew a tire once in it. Oh, it was depressing. We drove that car into the fucking ground. That thing was a machine. It had an ERA Yes bumper sticker and a Mondale and Ferraro bumper sticker. That's hilarious. You know, and I drove that thing around in high school. That was my high school car.
We got more. George went like a fucking mastermind in this.
This wasn't really gripping me. I got to be honest. The Hallmark is more appealing.
I mean, Cozy. The channel is called Cozy.
So you know,
I can't believe I know what the Hallmark channel is. Basically,
it's literally called Cozy. Like, yeah, you watch this. It's kind of like putting on a sweatshirt that's just come out of the dryer.
It's a channel where it's supposed to perpetually feel like it's 2:30 in the morning. It's fucking Columbo, Wings. It's fucking old replays of CLTV Chicago News. Look at now they're on a boat.
Yep. So it's a little more intimate.
I've never seen a cloud in these movies.
Exactly.
It's never overcast.
It's always sunny and bright. It's like this real, like, isn't it really that positive when you fall in love with someone? It's just so positive.
I think here's the thing though, is when you have these plots, you have to make it bright and nice. You can't have it be like raining and sleeting.
You mean realistic and gritty? That's what you want to actually see.
Because it takes away. You have to sell the cheesiness of it. You have to give the proper environment for it.
People like this.
You got to sell the greeting card.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you are absolutely.
It's a 4th of July rom-com-a-thon. All Sunday, baby.
Absolutely, man.
This is a new fucking dude. They just churn these. What have we got? Bottled with Love coming on after this. Let's see. Let's just get a grip of these names.
Sure. Bottled with Love. She's obviously, it's a winery, correct?
Okay. Oh yeah, I forget they play the Golden Girls all night. It goes from all these movies to the Golden Girls until like fucking 7 in the morning.
I know people who love the Golden Girls.
And then it's Love in the Forecast.
Okay, obviously TV weatherman.
An aspiring meteorologist befriends a neighbor who teaches her the importance of trusting nature and each other.
Oh, God.
That's a fucking keeper right there.
I mean, but you know, they wouldn't make them if they didn't have an audience, obviously.
Oh,
you know?
they have
they have a good following.
I judge it all by hashtags on social media, and the second you spell HALL in front of a hashtag, Hallmark movies comes up. So and I think there's half people who watch it to hate it, like you and me, and then there's a half of the people who watch it fucking because they're, like I said a couple episodes ago, they're dusting their fucking shelves.
Yeah.
And they need background music. They need background television shows.
Mm-hmm.
They need to go to Sand Dollar Cove. I mean, while they're doing their mopping.
Name is just.
I like the ads. They have good ads.
I want to have my summer home in Sand Dollar Cove. That's where I want to be. It's such a corny fucking name. Okay.
In Sand Dollar Cove, my husband knows where my clitoris is.
Let's see how Sand Dollar Cove. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna get preservatives. They got a good farmers market too in Sand Dollar Cove. Whoa!
God, I hate it. Sorry.
It's all right.
I
love that you were doing that character while the wrestling was on. You couldn't. You were just like, it has to happen. Got the end of the match here.
Gotta be careful here, guys.
You can tell.
He's gonna put his dick right in his face.
You got to be careful in here.
Ooh, right over the face. His dick was right in his face. What if he bit his balls?
Is that move called like a turnbuckle or something?
It's just like a fucking
basic move.
Yeah, snake eyes they generally call it. That is called the V trigger.
The V trigger.
Well, the actual snake eyes move is when you take the guy from your shoulder and you drop him down onto the top of the turnbuckle.
Ooh.
Yeah, we got 3 minutes left in this match.
That's actually, we'll watch this. That's actually an impressive feat of athleticism to do that to another human being. To lift him with one hand and put him on the top of the turnbuckle like that, it's like, wow. That's actually impressive. That is.
To make sure you don't fucking break their neck.
Yeah, exactly. You got to kind of bounce it the right way, and they have to help you out a bit with like the jump that they give. They get into your arm, and there's a certain ballet.
Don't be high on pills, so you're actually up when you know. A lot of these guys are high on pills when they wrestle.
Man, that's another form of the exploitation. It's just so obvious.
Golden Girls is solid, Rob Aponte says.
Yeah, I know people who like Golden Girls a lot.
Oh, dude, it's one of those shows that the theme song is better than the actual show. Yeah, and it's got one of those old. They
it's
really
like, hello, Golden Girls.
No, it's what is it? Fucking you've got a friend, something like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
it's a really you know the fucking song.
Yeah,
I don't want to get a copyright strike.
It's cool, man.
Thank you for being a friend.
I want to thank you. Want to thank. Oh, he's gonna beat him with the belt now. Oh,
yeah,
yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, that's what I want to see too.
Do you know why they're doing this?
Tell me the backstory. I'm on pins and needles.
Because they just started selling replicas of that belt, so they want to show it. They want to show it off, so they probably said do a finish with the belt.
God,
that's Christian Cage. He was a new signee. He's from WWE. Ooh, now we got a black guy here coming up around him.
Go.
These are black guys attacking fucking Christian.
Matt Hardy. Christian Cage fighting for his life here. And there's Matt Hardy.
Matt Hardy in a purple suit right there.
God.
Well, here's the problem too, Crocious, is this company specifically does long-term stories.
Yeah.
So these are storylines that have been happening for like a year and a half. So you have no context for what is happening right now.
Well, and boy, it's just it doesn't take long to figure it out.
See, these guys are douchey on purpose. They're like characters of wrestling, but characters on top of characters.
Yeah,
like a wrestling gimmick is a wrestling gimmick.
The layers of irony are so compelling.
Have made a career of like almost doing wrestling with your attitude of like going over the top and almost being overly fake with it, of like almost telling the people like, look how fake this is. Isn't it cool?
You know, but it's just like, God, it's just like
4 days away on TNT. I hope you join us there, everyone.
such a humanity.
I mean, wrestling's been going since the 20s.
Oh, absolutely,
so, I mean,
man.
it's
No,
not like a
for
new
100
thing.
years. It's been for absolutely. You're right. I mean, I can't deny it. It's just
this isn't my fault. This isn't my generation's fault.
I know. Okay, I
I'm
know. I know. But is this that, you know? This is one of the few Wolf.
Look, we're gonna do
really
what, we're gonna do what white people used to tell black people to do. We're gonna go back to Africa right now.
That's right. That was an impressive that satellite picture they had of Africa. Like the middle part is the only part that's actually jungle anymore.
These satellites are impressive.
Which
now.
is it's disturbing because the planet, well, whatever. We all know what's going on with the planet, and no one's doing really anything about it in any coordinated fashion.
Well, you can't anymore.
So
it's over.
It's just.
I think we're past the point of where it even
point of return,
can be fixed.
I actually agree with that, which is a disturbing thought, but I truly do. It's just fucked.
Ooh,
you know?
We're going back to the rom-com phase here.
I mean, we're just ripping through it
1999.
Yeah.
But here, we got news to go through.
Yeah.
Conan happened. Conan ended. But it's not really... Here's my thing with this. Everybody was like, first of all, everybody's eulogizing Conan, which is nice.
Yeah.
I'm not bashing Conan. We like Conan here.
Oh, yeah.
Tall.
Am I still in the frame?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Make sure.
Tall. Not a globalist. I'm just kidding. Good, tall Irish guy, not Italian. We love that.
Well, he was very. I know. Again, I remember when he first started, and he was garbage, and I was like, not him, and that made a strong impression.
Well, let's go. I'm going to pull up let's go do Conan's first episode.
93 or 94. Yeah. I think he's very.
Then we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to watch his farewells. He did a 15-minute farewell thing. We'll watch some of that.
Yeah.
And we'll see how much he phoned it in, because he did sit down. I'm going to say right now, he did sit down. So,
okay,
it's like I think that's part of the farewell of like
the Carson thing,
of just in general.
Yeah,
all the farewell shows. Fucking Craig Ferguson wasn't even there. It was the robot doing the show the whole time.
Look at this. Look at CMT.
This is Runaway Bride.
Look at CMT.
It's not country music anymore. Here's what television stations did, Crow.
Yeah,
and I'm on track. We'll get to the Conan stuff.
Yeah, it's cool.
We're going to be here for 6 hours. No, I'm just kidding. All these channels that stood for something, music television, the Learning Channel, they just changed their company names, the actual on paper company names to like CMT is CMT. It doesn't stand for country music television because they don't want to be stuck in a genre.
Yeah.
So TLC no longer stands for it. No longer is the Learning Channel.
Yeah.
It's just TLC. So now they don't have to show educational program. They can just show midgets growing pumpkins.
Yeah.
For 15 seasons.
Yeah.
And they can all that, and they can. It's on TLC. Still, it's educational, but like, no, this is an Asian doctor popping pimples.
Yeah. Exactly with this,
and I love it.
Yeah.
So this is just CMT. They show this is like mashed potato movies.
Yeah,
stuff that makes you feel warm.
Yeah,
fucking Where the Heart Is, Runaway Bride.
But obviously, they had the pride flag though for June, right?
Yeah. Every Sandra Bullock movie. Probably. What, does she munch fucking rug in this? Does she fucking
no
bang clam?
They're just for
women.
She bumps.
She bumps.
No, but it was this is for the entire month of June, right? Isn't that what it was? Pride month.
Joe, look at this cast: Gere, Joan Cusack, Hector Elizondo. Look at him.
Well, yeah, they were just.
Hector Elizondo has looked the same for 47 years.
He was with Richard Gere in American Gigolo.
No
he worked
shit.
in American Gigolo. He actually American Gigolo. Honestly, well, you'd probably laugh. It's dated, but it's
isn't
actually,
it like a pimp movie?
Well, it came out in 1980. It was the very first Richard Gere leading man movie, or one of the very first ones. And he plays a gigolo in Los Angeles. Very risque for its time. Very risque. Almost a rated X. He's the first man to do full frontal nudity in a movie. That was like, whoa, man. Gere's getting like. That was a splash he made, Like he's got this really good body, And and he gets Buck. You know, it's directed by some gaudy Italian, so it's kind of melodramatic, but it's actually like homosexuality is a major theme of the movie, which is interesting. You know, like it was actually you're going into the dark, seedy world of like sexual underworld. Like it's like he's got a pimp who's gay. I tell you what, American Gigolo is not bad, and that Hector dude is a cop who's going after him. He's trying to set him up for a murder.
Oh yeah,
not setting up for a murder, but trying to charge him for murder.
Hector Elizondo is always a guy who's doing something bad for the right reasons.
Yeah.
It's my daughter, bro.
You know. Smoking a cigar. He does have a cigar, right? Doesn't he? Is that his thing too?
We were watching a movie with Hector Elizondo. You should have been here, Crow.
Yeah.
He played a guy who was a chef that was losing his sense of taste, and his family was also growing up around him. So he was like, that's the plot of a movie.
Is that a Hallmark movie?
No. It's the bounce version of Hallmark movies.
That's funny. Here he is. Yep, exactly.
I lost my sense of fucking taste, bro.
Yeah, he's an American Gigolo too, I believe. He is. Yeah, he's this detective who's trying to basically arrest him for murder because Gere's character has been framed for a murder as he's part of this dark, seedy underworld of sexual favors in Los Angeles, man.
On to Conan. I got a Conan interviewing Letterman.
Oh, this is when this was Letterman giving it a thumbs up, and the show
really
survived.
Excited and thrilled and very much looking forward to
I'm making more money than you, so who gives a shit what happens?
I guess he points to this is Letterman giving the thumbs up for Conan.
I said to myself, well, the executive talent at G.
I gotta say though, aside from the quality of what they're shooting in, everyone here kind of looks similar.
Yeah.
People have aged better, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, Conan. I mean, he's definitely younger than.
Very much. I love what you've done with the place, by the way. Very nice.
How many times do you think Letterman made that joke on Conan?
Yeah.
When he would come back sporadically. Really love what you've done with the place. I phone it in whenever I come.
But this is him giving the thumbs up. Like Conan was on the ropes. And I guess Letterman coming on to the show was like giving a thumbs up and actually helped Conan early on because Conan was on the ropes early on.
It was now, except you folks weren't here. Well, most of you weren't here. And then we looked around, looked at the commissary.
See, this is the problem with being a legend is you let him just like he's allowed to just ramble.
Yeah.
Like he's not being entertaining right now. And I love David Letterman.
Yeah.
But like, come on, you're on endorsing this guy's show.
Yeah.
Talking about cafeteria trays. You got Conan laughing like the host of an open mic.
Yeah.
Stop, boys. Cover me. I'm taking a nap.
Yeah.
Doing the vibrating laughing because you have to let him know that he's not bombing.
Yeah.
Does it look good?
Yeah, the thing.
Do you know who reminds who was of the school of Conan O'Brien? Of course.
Who?
A certain comedian I don't like. I think is.
Oh, Miller and all them, or P. Holmes.
Yes.
He's on Team Coco.
You know,
we all would be. You'd be on Team Coco.
What is Team Coco again?
It's his production company. It's the name of his If you work for Conan, I think you are contractually obliged. Contractually, they put you in a fucking room with a fucking door.
It's just Devil in the White City. No, you're right. No, but contractually obligated.
In your social media, you have to put Team Coco.
Because you're on
Team Coco now. You play for the orange team now, baby.
Yep. Exactly. So, God, it's crazy.
And then
but he went from being this to having a team. So I mean, that's fucking.
Oh, absolutely. No. I give him credit for being able to.
I want to find some bad
survive. He survived. You know, that's why there's hope for if you're on late night TV, you just got to survive. If you survive like year 2 or 3, then you're pretty much going to be set. But
because it becomes this is all habit television.
Yeah,
late night shows don't have to be good.
Yeah,
you have to be. It's all about the personality of the person.
Yep.
Can I not pay attention to this guy for an hour and a half before Columbo comes on? We're all just waiting for Columbo.
No, this was like
Murder, She
late
Wrote.
night was like, okay, I'm going to bed. I'm just going to bed. I can go to bed to this. I can go to sleep to it. You know?
Conan has scrubbed all the bad episodes.
Really?
Like you just can't find them because there's so much actual Conan stuff.
Wow.
Like he puts all his shit online.
Wow.
So like.
Yep.
You try and Google it.
I tell you what, he understands the medium of television. I think he understands that pretty well. You know, he knows how that works, and that is a good trait to have. That's a certain show business wisdom, you know. I mean, that guy, Jesus. If they cancel The Simpsons, we go through that. We've had that rating system,
They're not going to cancel it. They'll just end it. They won't cancel it. They'll just tell them this is your final season. It'll never be advertised as being canceled.
No, well, how about this? Well, no, but if they say, okay, it'll be the season finale, I don't know how I'd feel about that. That'd be real. Like, that's going to be a weird moment for me because it had such an impact on me.
In 2019, they got renewed for 2 more seasons.
Okay, well, it's 2021, my friend.
Okay,
and we're halfway
March 3rd,
through.
2021, The Simpsons renewed for seasons 33 and 34 by Fox.
Wow. They still, they just know, okay, we're just going to...
It's like late night.
Yeah,
it's just that we need these colors and shapes need to be on TV because people are mental fucking midgets.
I mean, I tell you what. I bet if you watch, have you watched the Simpsons episode?
They're mental little people.
A dwarf that's not PC.
Dwarf's cool because dwarf's an actual kind of nugget.
A dwarf. I feel like you have to be British though. A dwarf. It's a dwarf. Like I feel like if I say
no, you're
dwarf?
British. You called him a homunculus. A homunculi lying on a rock.
Have you? I've talked about this before. Have you ever seen The Elephant Man? I'm going off on tangents. It's great.
Oh, the movie. Yeah, Aponte saw the movie where the chef loses his taste with the daughters. Yeah,
it's amazing.
That's a good fucking movie.
Wow.
It's got a real Selena vibe to it.
It's sort of like
because he
Hispanic father.
He's a Hispanic guy, chef, loves spice, fiery, Ozzie type.
Yeah.
Losing his fucking sense of taste. It's his bread and butter.
Yeah, absolutely.
You imagine how a Latin man would take that out on the world.
Yeah,
like a manager yelling at an umpire.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's just prime for him giving sass to the boyfriends. Yeah. So exactly. The Simpsons is fucking here to stay.
Yeah. Okay, that's good to hear. It's good to hear because I'm wondering though.
And then, so before we get into the Conan mailing in the end of his show, he half mailed it in. He did well, but he's just going to HBO Max to do a variety show. He's just not going to do late night anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
I think though they should just get someone to play the part of Conan.
On the variety show?
No, just keep Conan going and have
his kids.
Glue a fucking Max Headroom orange wig to a guy.
Yeah.
Have him sit out there and be tall and just have Conan write for him.
Yeah.
And that would in and of itself be funny.
Yep.
I'm just going to do Conan, but it's going to be fucking, the corpse of Brody Stevens just in an orange wig.
That'd be a...
To have the corpse of Brody Stevens host a show?
No, but I mean, to do that, to pull that off, wow.
I'd watch Dead Brody host a show.
I met him. He was a nice guy. He was troubled. You could tell he was a troubled soul.
Yeah, he went off his fucking meds.
He was doing these shows. Remember there was what was it again? Not Gunther Murphy's. Was like Underground. Chuck had some shows. Yeah, where Chuck was at. And they did like some upstairs shows. I remember bombing at one of those. It was so fucking hot. It was like sweating the AC.
Look at that belly. Look at him sitting there. Look at that fucking pudge. That is a retirement upper body right there.
Is he?
I am the beneficiary of literally hundreds and hundreds of really talented, amazing people.
What I'm gonna set the vibe right now. What he does is he basically does the humble thing, but it gets annoying after a while where he just spends 15 minutes taking no credit for his show.
Yeah.
Which for 2 minutes is great.
Yeah.
But the way he gets into thanking everybody is just like how unnecessary how not possible the show would be. Which is nice, but let's be honest, every iteration of this show has been called Conan.
Well, yeah,
it's not like
still do a show. Do a show.
It's great. Yeah. No, not even do a show, but you're over giving credit to people that need credit. Yeah, but take a little of the spotlight. You've been doing late night for 30 years.
Yeah, but let's be honest. I was pretty good.
I don't want to see you suck off your writers for fucking 15 minutes. I really
was.
I want to be a writer on a show.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely.
But if I was sitting watching this, I'd be like, oh God.
I think being a writer on a show is actually very
The
stressful.
Rocket.
Oh, it's probably you're probably just sitting in a room for so fucking long.
Well, I told you,
not getting jokes on the air. You know how frustrated you would be. So upset.
Yeah,
I would love to hang around you watching a show that you write on, not getting jokes on, and the people that do. Yeah. Oh, that would be the best.
Don't be a dick. Come on.
But at least he did jokes. Carson does no jokes in his thing.
Anyway, he came to me.
But we got let's see if we have any phoning it in things. Him being fat isn't necessarily a phoning it in thing. He's just been in front of a desk for so long. He's probably always been fat.
I thought, remember, didn't he have some episode where he was with Chelsea Handler in a shower? But how long ago was that?
Probably about 12 years ago.
And he was like, he was pretty jacked. Wow, he's let it go.
Yeah, man.
You know, I'm just an old.
Hello, Larry.
Getting fat on the air. I like that.
David Levy. Kevin.
Yeah, what if he just Monty Python blew up and got fatter and fatter?
Jen Cohen, we love you. Thank you all so much.
Yeah, the thin tie. He's got the thin tie, which I think makes him look more bulbous and fat.
Yeah.
He's getting as big as Andy Richter here.
He's not that big, but he does have a
I
gut.
thank my squad. They've been with me forever. Rick, Rosen, Gavin.
I don't think he thanks his family one time. I think he might be on the outs with the kids and the wife. No, I'm just kidding.
No, yeah.
He thanks his parents. Maybe he does thank his wife and kids. I fucking zoned out. I was packing a bowl.
Can't you just say, hey, Matt, thank you all?
That's what the fuck I'm saying. This should be the last 3 minutes of the show.
Just, I just want to,
if it's going to be 15, I want sketches. I want Comic the Insult Dog or Triumph, whatever the fuck it is. I want all the old NBC characters.
To come back. Triumph was a great character. That was like a
That's
Larry.
Jeff Ross. That's the other Jeff Ross. That's not stand-up Jeff Ross. That's longtime Conan producer Jeff Ross.
Yep.
Funny business, Hollywood. It's a funny business how stuff works out like that. You got people with multiple names.
I know. It's amazing when there's 300 million people in the country. Yeah, but it
Oh yeah, Jeff Ross is like the Jewish version of Ned Smith. It's probably just like fucking.
Yeah, it's a basic name.
Aaron Jones.
Yeah, absolutely.
They were great
Bill
in
Smith.
their way. They all had their special skills. And when I
Look
found
at this.
Andy Richter,
2 minutes. We're only 2 minutes in. We've been riffing for 2 minutes.
That's what he has.
Andy, I never said to Andy, give me room.
He does stop himself from getting emotional several times, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
I think Jimmy Kimmel has cried enough for all late night shows in the last fucking year.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
He cries every night.
Really?
Forever. Andy
Yeah.
Richter.
I don't watch it enough. Really.
My dad loves Jimmy Kimmel. He gets COVID. He fucking couldn't handle watching people fucking die from COVID, so he would just fucking get all fucking.
Wow.
Also, his fucking son almost died. Even liberals made fun of him.
Yeah.
It was, come on, man. Like, you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
We're also crying.
Yeah.
Like, we're not coming to you for this. You're letting us down, James.
Yeah.
Anything is gonna make me cry.
Yeah, they were chanting Andy. I think they're at the Groundlings. I think they did this at the Groundlings.
Oh, yep.
Because I think Conan came up from the Groundlings.
It was a Groundlings guy?
He weirdly also this is how you know it gets deep with him refusing to take the spotlight. At one point, he thanks Lisa Kudrow.
Because she was a Groundlings.
Yeah, which all right, come on. Take credit now. When you're getting to Kudrow, now it's time to fucking be a little egotistical.
This also is pretty egotistical too in some weird way. I don't know.
To spend 15 minutes sitting on a stool with your fucking gut perpetuating like Humpty Dumpty sitting on a wall. I had a show
for 25 years.
Jeff Ross, ladies and gentlemen.
He said it's probably 27 years. He's on late night.
28, yeah.
28 years. So
28 fucking years.
Some fucking bro in the crowd.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's very much that's the Groundlings.
So Crow, let me tell you about this while we got fucking time to kill in this.
Yeah.
I was at this I went to my first alt mic of the post-COVID season, and I heard multiple females compliment guys that in their life by saying in a very serious tone, he's just such a great non-toxic male. Like that's how he's just such a lovely non-toxic male. And they weren't like joking. That was that's saying like, oh, what a great guy. He's just such a lovely non-toxic male.
Just say he's a great guy. I don't, it's
just one comic was on stage and they go, their joke was good. It was about how canceling isn't real.
Yeah.
And they just go, Krista Lee is still doing podcasts, guys. And I was like, yeah, because anyway, you can just turn your phone on and do a podcast. That's not, that's the wrong reference.
Yeah.
Like, of course he's still doing podcasts. That's all he has.
Yeah.
I mean, he's fucking banged 15-year-olds. You're fucking relegated to podcasts.
God. Yeah, it is.
How does that make you feel? We got a possible pedo that gets way more views than us.
It's again, the Roman Empire is falling and crumbling right before our very eyes. That's what it is.
And when it falls, we'll be the top on YouTube.
We'll be riding
because the bottom will become the top. When everybody just comes crumbling down to our level,
that's when we'll shine.
Yeah.
But,
well, we always shine.
Yeah, but it was. I had a passenger this week. She's an older woman. She was probably in her early 70s, old kind of. But she's a native Los Angeles, from Los Angeles, born and raised, lived here the entire time. Picked her up, and maybe it was about a 15-minute ride. And I don't know how we got in the conversation, but I was just like, well, how is LA different? I said, I just moved here 2.5 years ago. I said, I mean, for you, what have you seen that's changed? You've been here your entire life. She's like, the drivers are so rude now. They're the most rude human beings. They were the most polite drivers.
It's a lot. I think it's a lot of East Coast people moving here because old Larry was telling me something. Yeah. So Fridays at businesses out here are fucking dead. Like Fridays are not busy in LA. Yeah. And she said in the summer, New Yorkers take a thing they call Summer Friday, where they just don't work on Friday.
Well.
They take it off because it's not nice that long.
Yeah, exactly. I had that in Chicago for one job.
But so many New Yorkers live on the West Coast now that they just do Summer Fridays. Yeah. During the month. So I told her, I was like, oh, it was dead at work today, and she goes, yeah, Summer Friday. Yeah. She goes, it's because there are so many New Yorkers in LA now.
Yeah, well,
and I wonder if that's the driving too.
I think it's just the size, the scope, I said, when did it change?
The size of it.
I said, when did it change? When did you notice it? She didn't really know.
Throbbing veins.
But I was like,
LA.
what's also? She's also like, and the men now, these men in their 30s and 40s, they're just glorified girls. That's all they are. Here's what you want to hear as a woman. Everything's gonna be okay. Okay, just be a man. Fix a toilet. You're telling me to do that? I can't fix a toilet.
If you watch this on mute, when you watch this on mute right now, it looks like he's desperately wants to go home. Like he's just like, and who else? Fucking, this person writes, and he's been great.
So he was a Groundlings guy, not a Second City guy.
I don't know,
because I know he lived in Chicago for.
He talks about meeting Lisa. I met Lisa Kudrow at that vending machine. We were getting a fucking Coke too. And we talked about she apparently told him to do the late night show because he didn't want it, because he was like, he at least acknowledges that he shouldn't have got the job, that like he got very lucky. Wow. That like I probably was not qualified and should have got it.
Well, that was that Simpsons
I just wish
buzz,
he wasn't
man.
so. I just wish he was into doing it.
That was that Simpsons.
That's
buzz,
my one.
dude.
That's the one request here on Keith Paisley's podcast. Put a little oomph into these final shows. I mean, he had great guests, but even that, it was just people being like Conan. Forget having fun and being funny. I just want to tell you, you're great, man.
Letterman used to have great anniversary shows.
Well, yeah, because he'd cheat on his wife or something, and it would be a hot vibe going into the show.
The Letterman would have these.
Ooh, there's a pursuit. Oh, good times.
Yeah. It is. Letterman is a.
Keith Paisley's podcast history going on right now, boys.
His year anniversary shows were great. They were so funny. And the 2-hour shows too, and they were good. They had a show once where he flew from New York to Miami. They just filmed the show.
This started in Van Nuys. It's only been going on for about 50.
Everything starts in Van Nuys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That this began, and again, it began.
This is why you get through the lulls of the show, because we're at 2 hours and this could go for fucking 3 hours.
Yeah, this is going on. Fucking, I'm telling you, man, there's some lunatics out here.
Oh, and look at you. We got people fucking filming rap videos on their phones driving around right now. They're probably fucking including it in their TikToks happening right now.
Inside that car, is this person armed?
What is with Chris Holmstrom's voice? He's sick, huh? He's been fucking Coachellaing it up.
Really?
After this one car.
Listen to him.
Now, looks like they're still on the 405, right?
Yeah.
Well,
he sounds gay to me.
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
He's very gay. Why do you think his throat's so fucking raspy?
No intention of
Yeah,
stopping.
no intention of
We
stopping.
love Chris Holmstrom on this fucking show.
Quite a bit.
Getting close to 90 now.
Tell you what.
Yeah,
Getting close to 90, and that's just the outside traffic around it.
with a lot of people out on the road.
Oh, they're in Inglewood. Look at that beauty. The hood has beautiful "Welcome to" signs.
Dude, I drive through Inglewood doing my driving. I like going to Inglewood. I go to Inglewood all the time. How about that for
this
woke?
evening, and this driver
Lyft
now
driver Adam
reaching
Crozier.
speeds of 100 miles per hour, well over
Hell
100.
yeah.
This is what we were talking about.
Ooh, the intersection is the
So
fucking.
many people are still on the roadways at 10:24 on a Saturday night.
Yeah. God. Let's zoom in a little bit.
They can't.
Oh yeah, they're because it's not LA airspace, right?
Well, it is LA airspace. That's
the CHP is now.
If it's not inside the city, I think they can only go so far.
It has to do with airport airspace.
We'll
It has
pull
Okay.
over eventually because those speeds are very high, especially since a lot of people are out there. And it looks like they're still on the 405, if I'm not mistaken.
God.
I partied so fucking hard this weekend.
Because it's this weekend, right? Yeah, isn't it Pride? Like, oh,
Oh, he's been priding it up.
Oh,
fucking! They
I've
can't
been in West Hollywood.
They can't put him on camera because there's parts of his skin that he's covered in body paint still and glitter.
Exactly.
He's wearing.
I'm 57 and still trying to keep it together.
He's dressed like a Viking, but
I know I'm goof. I'm just saying if it was.
He's dressed
that's
like
my mind.
He's dressed like a Viking right now, but instead of horns, it's just dicks.
I'm sure he. I'm sure he's been partying.
Oh yeah, he's doing it. He just cracked a whippet right now.
That driver, but we can certainly
I
see
like
those
whippets.
cruisers
Whippets are
gaining a little
fun.
ground on that truck, but certainly
It's a
dangerous
truck.
situation for anyone that is on the 405 freeway here, unaware.
I will say they need to learn. All these people need podcasts because when they're trying to do filler, they don't get into stories or they can get it to other news, but it's always just them repeating like, all right, now we're approaching the 34th mile stretch of the 95.
Yeah, well, exactly.
Now we're approaching the 100. They're going fast now. Now they're going faster. They're going really fast now, Chris.
Do they give any backstory?
Yeah.
Monitoring that situation, but Amy, just watching this right now.
Like, look, legally we're obliged to keep the camera on here. We're not professional talkers. We're not up for this. Chris should just break into some karaoke. I'm going to sing Scar's song from The Lion King while this is going on. Be prepared.
Now to dinner and having drinks.
What
and
about
that? Could
I've been on dinner and having drinks. It's been an incredible week.
Exactly.
In West Hollywood. It was amazing.
Ooh, they got the
Going
spot
down
on 'em.
Santa Monica.
When they
I
put
couldn't
the
believe this.
spotlight, now they can get
And
involved.
this fucking breeder starts impressioning me. He has an impression of me, this breeder.
No, not breeder. It's turf. Turf is the new thing.
no. Turf is a bad thing.
I know it's bad, but I'm saying like,
what's turf?
Turf is someone who is against fucking like gender equality, like is anti-trans.
I'm God.
I don't even know what it comes. Usually with the words you can be like, oh, I can see what that's derived from. But when I heard turf and I looked it up, I'm like, why is that even? Turf sounds like fucking like surf and turf. I think of fish when I hear that.
I don't know. I guess
speeds and how fast they were going. But it kind of looks like the
Dude, some of these high speed chases, they'll be like the guy was going like 2 miles per hour and they were just following him down the fucking road.
Yeah.
Once again,
I believe
going with.
I drive past there every day, Maury. No.
This is in the Hawthorne area now. We're hearing that.
I better go
this
to
driver,
Hawthorne
you
at
can see
night.
there in that black pickup truck now in the carpool lane.
You just see people in the back like, yeah.
Cruisers close behind this driver.
Do they have any clue as to why this is going on, or they're not going to know until he crashes?
It just as it comes to them.
If you pass me a laptop, I can tell you why.
Yeah.
It's under the chair.
It's under her chair. You'll feel for it. Yeah. There it is. That's a sturdy ass truck though, dude. If that fucking gets in the way of a fucking human or a deer,
well, it's gonna blow up.
We might see a person explode on television.
It'll be like toxic, not toxic.
They're gonna have
RoboCop.
They're gonna have to hit the cough button, and by cough button, I mean Chris Holmstrom's voice.
Well, oh my God, he turns into Harvey Weinstein.
Dude,
I watched the documentary Times of Harvey Milk this week in like honor of Pride. That was like my contribution, and it was like Mama Sconey and Harvey Milk. They had an alliance because it's such a good cross section of like 70s gay San Francisco. Like what that it meant. Like there was a time when it was open like that, but then fucking AIDS, just goddamn, what a bad thing that AIDS was. What a bad thing it was. Because there was an awakening going on. You know what I mean? There was like which was a good thing for people of that nature.
We were all waiting for the new guns, that fucking Chinese democracy to come out.
Merging over to the right-hand side of the freeway. I wonder if at this point they plan on exiting the freeway.
I wonder what he's listening to in the car. A little bit of Losing My Religion. That was just a dream. What if he's listening to Jesus Jones?
On their way home, and you see all the lights and sirens and behind you.
Ooh, he's up on 4x4s.
Situation.
Yeah, and this driver now going just about 75 miles per hour.
I'm just
there for a moment. It was
fucking
again
got a good price on a fender. He's just racing over to grab it.
Yeah, is he?
We have seen the driver of this black pickup truck mostly in the fast lane, but as you were mentioning,
life in the fat. What if he's listening to that?
The Eagles thought they were such badasses when they made that song. They were just like the height of.
Well, because if you sing about driving fast and then you just
they had one thing in common: they were good in bed, like sexual. They had mirrors on the lines.
What I love
lines on the mirror.
What I love the most about those songs is they were singing about being these fucking veined, like, and they all had feathered fucking gay hair.
I had a feathered hairstyle in 5th grade.
My dad had feathered hair until 1999.
Like he or she is picking up speed. They've gone through LA Fair Space. Now they're going to be going past.
Somebody shut off my computer at the studio lot.
Oh, what a bitch. Here, we got a cop talking.
I cannot confirm at this time whether or not it's just a stolen vehicle or if there's another crime involved.
That's when they got no information. We got a retired helicopter pilot. Well, the blade spins.
Having non flashbacks. He's 73.
Yeah.
You know? He used to be an LAPD helicopter. He's
Well, I was the guy that filmed Rodney King being beaten from several angles. We flew around.
I was a rookie. Give me a break.
Yeah, I directed that whole beating.
It's Chris Holmstrom here. Watching this Saturday night pursuit, definitely a lot more traffic out. A lot of people are
upset.
out and about.
This guy talking now is upset. He's like, damn it, I want to go to the parties tonight.
Dude.
He's upset about
These
it.
pursuits put a wrench in their whole operation. They're upset.
Yeah.
What they'll do is
Chris had a date. Tonight.
He's got to miss it because he's got to work.
Chris was going to
career or relationship.
Some club in West Hollywood. All the gay clubs are called like the Wet Bone and shit like that.
Chicago had some of those names in Chicago were Manhole to me was the most.
They don't call it Boys Town anymore.
Well, what's it called?
They just call it fucking Westview or whatever.
Lakeview.
Lakeview.
Yeah, they don't differentiate.
There are some businesses that still do it, that still embrace it, but I guess a lot of they've just totally dropped Boys Town from it.
They
want gays of all types. Because I know Andersonville used to be straight fucking Dykeville.
Oh yeah,
but now it's
women
just
dump up
a
there.
gay. It's just a gay fucking panacea.
Yeah, but yeah, what was I saying about that? Oh yeah, with
and we know that tracking. That the whole reason for tracking is to lower the anxiety about being chased.
Well, they're just talking that because there's no information.
Yeah, exactly.
So they got just this fucking windbag on here talking about fucking why they do this.
But it.
I think they should have Svengoolie do the fucking helicopter fucking.
The whole terminology. I'm really becoming old now.
We'll channel surf while this is on. See, Sports Central is supposed to be on. Jim Hill is supposed to be babbling about the fucking Chargers right now. Oh yeah, the Clippers.
Are the Clips on? Oh no.
Well, it's 2-1.
Did the Clips win or lose? Game's over.
It's 2-1 in the series.
No, I know that, but they're playing tonight.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they play tonight.
Probably fucking on.
I played a little bit of attention to that.
You played a little bit of attention.
Yeah, exactly.
It's over. They lost.
They lost
real quick. Oh, we got fucking.
They lost to Phoenix.
That's when you know you're
3-1 now.
You know you're deep into Sports Center when they're into baseball.
Yeah.
That's like the latter half of Sports Center.
Yeah, exactly.
They ramble about Aaron Rodgers fucking being on vacation for 47 minutes. It's ridiculous.
Oh,
And you know what is more infuriating about it is they'll say up top, I don't want to talk about this for 9 straight months. And that's them saying we're about to talk about this for 9 straight months.
I know it's, you know, I just wonder how it's, you know, well, I don't know. It shouldn't work out, but he's enough of a dick, and you made a good point. He's enough of a dick to be like, I'm going to have a better season. That's what an asshole I am. Like that's his motivating principle as an athlete. You know,
I want to play the whole season with no shirt, no pads. I'm just going to stand back there.
Because he was amazing last year. I mean, he was the MVP of the league. He was my quarterback of my fantasy team, and he was amazing. He was great.
And you hate the Packers.
You know? Oh yeah, I drafted him in the ninth
you hate
round.
Green Bay.
I loathe Green Bay.
You hate their jiggly women.
It's just, they're just an annoying franchise.
What do you hate about? What do you hate about the men of Green Bay?
Well, it's that part of Wisconsin, Green Bay, Appleton, Oshkosh.
Appleton's got a great club.
It does have a good club, but that whole part of Wisconsin is I don't know.
You don't know.
It's pretty redneck up there, man. It's pretty redneck.
You get a black and white behind a suspect like this, and
it's not cool white folks up there, man. There's some asshole white folks up there. You know,
okay, this is not just
it's a slippery slope when you start with "there was a time." He just goes, you know, there was a time, and I turned it down because I didn't know what he was going to say next.
Yeah, exactly.
There was a time when we all stayed in our own neighborhood.
Yeah.
Hey, officer, just be advised. This suspect is really out of the ordinary. I think there's something.
That'd be funny if he was just like, I think we should just let him go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is the thing about Pursuits. I thought there was going to be some sort of bloodshed.
Yeah.
But nothing happened.
You're basically watching it for the accident, hoping to get it right away.
Yeah, man. Dude, the Phoenix Suns are going to win the NBA title.
I think they got a pretty good chance. But, you know, when Kyrie Irving twisted his ankle, I was like, oh, that's it. Because the Nets were the best team in basketball. They smoked the Bucks. That second game against the Bucks, I was like, there's just no way the Bucks are going to win this series.
Oh, dude, I can't wait for Giannis to be a Bull. He's going to flame out. Wow. The Bucks ain't going to be able to fucking get him a title, and he's going to come to the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah, he might. You know, who knows? You know,
we got multiple Transformers movies on. This is Bumblebee is an offshoot of Transformers.
Yeah, it is.
Transformers: The Last Night.
I've seen one of these. Not one solitary.
Famous gay actor Stanley Tucci in this movie.
You might remember me from such births as my 7 children. I guess
I'm Stanley Tucci, and I play this guy in every fucking movie. I love Italy. I don't talk like those Mamma Mia retards because I'm a sassy Italian gay guy. No, he loves vag.
Yeah.
He vages it up.
Brave.
She obviously is the replacement for Megan Fox, right?
Yeah.
She's gonna make the sexy woman who is this?
Sacrifice all for victory.
Oh,
Victory, Poppy?
That is.
Because it's horseshit.
I don't.
Arthur.
I think it's just she's wanting to be Kate Beckinsale, but she's not.
Yeah. She's low price. She's probably making like $100,000 for this movie.
Hey, that's a year of no work.
Yeah, exactly.
A year of no work. You can get that for a Sprite commercial.
TJ made scale on the one he did this.
Yeah, it looks like that fucking broad from Pirates of the Caribbean, but it's not.
These stories.
She's a beautiful woman.
Got fucking Anthony Hopkins' ass. Look
God,
at that.
is he getting a paycheck? Wow.
That's not even in the script. He just needs to lean on stuff.
So, I hear what you're saying.
He's connected to one of those child leashes.
This is unbelievable that he does a cameo in this? Or is he a character in this?
Oh, I'm sure he's a fucking straight character.
That's fucking amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah. Do you want to run through some TV history?
Sure.
While we sail out here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sail away, sail away. Here, do you want to channel surf while I fucking do TV history?
Sure. Oh, yeah. All right.
That's a good catch right there, Daddy.
One-handed.
You should have a son with that kind of fucking catch skills.
I had okay to get the menu right.
Double okay to pull up like the full one. Yeah.
I cannot believe Hopkins. Oh my God. I'm sure he got paid handsomely for this. You know, I mean, for whatever, a couple days, a couple weeks of shooting, $500,000 maybe, you think?
So let's see. Anything big here? Little Richard gets a star on the Walk of Fame in 1990. And
I saw him once close up at.
Is he
at the
tiny?
Hyatt.
Seems like he'd be a tiny guy.
And he also had like that kind of coiffed, like long black straight hair,
just dripping.
Yeah, he was staying in the suite at the Hyatt next to the Comedy Store, and I was getting a beer. I talked to Eddie Griffin that night. Eddie Griffin and I were actually chatting.
Oh, was he? Is this post 9/11? Was he talking about conspiracy
this is
theories?
96.
He
This is when
lost
was
his
rise.
fucking mind.
Eddie Griffin did.
Oh,
yeah,
dude.
Yeah, I believe that. You know, I wonder what he's doing now, because he had a little career for a while.
1973, Live and Let Die is released.
Oh, that was a hit.
1974, the last episode of the Flip Wilson Show aired.
Never watched that.
You know, I didn't like the Flip Wilson Show either. They played that. That was like a late addition to fucking Nick at Night when I was a kid, and I always passed it up.
Yeah.
I never liked Dobie Gillis or the Patty Duke Show.
Yeah.
I barely liked Bob Newhart when I was younger. I liked the Hotel Newhart Show.
Yeah. Yeah.
That show was fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
The fucking Randy, Daryl, and Daryl.
Yep, absolutely. No, that show was a popular show.
First attempt.
Alternate Warrior.
A star.
This
once he already had all the.
I'm Peter Rosenberg, and I'm still 9 years old. I'm a total fucking mark.
He's such a turd.
1981, Betty Davis Eyes by Kim Carnes returns to the #1 slot.
So it was #1, then wasn't, then became #1 again.
Yeah.
I remember that. I remember that summer I drove from Texas to Virginia with my father and one of his best friends, and our car kept overheating. That shit happened, man. Like cars that's a 1,400 mile trip, man. We had problems all the time, and being bored stiff. But I remember that song was on the air. She'll believe you.
Dude, he was so gassed by the time he got to the fucking ring. So much energy.
Yeah.
I mean, you had to do that because he couldn't wrestle. Let's see how Hogan's making it about himself.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know, it was all my idea. I just fucking don't want melt.
Very quickly.
That guy is the wrestling journalist. That's God to pro wrestling right there.
Really.
Dave Meltzer is like the Woodward and Bernstein of pro wrestling. He's the original guy who had the letter that told you the like results of stuff.
Yeah.
Like the original newsletter of like he would tell you of the behind the scenes of wrestling.
SummerSlam. I was living in Madison.
I
Wisconsin.
subscribed to Dave Meltzer's newsletter.
Oh, I believe it.
$11.99 a month.
I remember him beating the Honky Tonk Man because I like the Honky Tonk Man. I actually watched wrestling during this time. I'll admit it, for about 6 months.
Honky Tonk sucks, dude. I was not a wrestling fan of this era. I totally came on in the DX era. All right, let's get back on with history here while you fucking thumb through some television.
Absolutely.
1987, Living Daylights premieres.
Oh, such a bad
movie. Yeah.
Saw that in the theater so bad.
That's a Timothy Dalton one.
Yes, one of the two.
Amos, 1951, we got the premiere of Amos and Andy. Big fucking day for big night in racism. Nutty Professor, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, that started? Yeah.
Yeah. Nutty Professor, the Nutty Eddie Murphy version of Nutty Professor is way better than the fucking the Jerry Lewis one. He's just a nerd.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a nerd. Ooh, a white guy. It was the cliche white guy voice before cliche white guy voice.
I remember loving Lewis when I was like
you gotta do the tie. Ooh,
6, 7 years old. I loved Jerry Lewis.
Did you love Jerry Lewis?
So when I like 6 or 7 years old, loved Jerry
I feel
Lewis.
like that was the Pauly Shore of that time.
What was good about Lewis is he was huge. He was also very impulsive to my sensibilities at that age. He seemed like he could say anything at any time. I had a buddy who saw Michael Connell. Michael Connell saw him at like a book signing. It was Lewis's, I don't know, biography, what it was. This is 10 years ago, obviously before Lewis had died. And he said, like, he thought Jerry Lewis was going to talk about, like, oh, you're getting into a character and how do you do a role and, like, being funny. He talked about none of the artistic side. All he talked about was the money he made. He just talked about the money he made. So Dino and I, we were doing 7 nights in the Chicago theater in 1952. And we're all on uppers and we're on downers and Dean's got his drinking going on, you know. So and we're getting
they were on lewds back then.
$1.75 a ticket, and that's $1952. We made $13,742 for the first show. Like he would literally like have all these numbers that blew me away. When he told that to me, it was one of the funniest things I ever heard.
Here since it's bone dry.
Just like that's what you would talk about as like this wise old performer.
We'll run through a little sports.
Let me tell you how
before we
much
get
money
into-
I made. It's so low class. It's so fucking low class to do that.
So have you seen this condo fall down?
I haven't actually seen it collapse like September 11th style.
It didn't. It's just a little. Here, we'll pop that on real quick because they're really
God,
that's
he is
that's
so
kind of
juiced
the end of the TV history.
Yeah.
To be quite honest with you.
Yeah.
It's the it's
a summer.
Well, yeah, you start seeing the pattern of like Bond movie, Nutty Professor, Shrek 2, Shrek Forever.
Exactly. I remember the Warrior coming in. God, I'm such an old fucking fart.
Oh, I loved The Ultimate Warrior.
Oh yeah. I mean, but his story, you hear about him, he's just an awful human being. Like really bad. They show him go to the University of Connecticut and make these like just inciting comments about gay people that were like, whoa, this is bad. But then you hear like the wimpy college student, you owe me an apology. No, what you do is you get 6 of your friends with baseball bats and you club them over the fucking head. That's actually what you do. You club them over the head and don't ask for an apology.
I was talking about this recently.
Yeah.
You would do like, I applaud the wanting to club someone over the head, but you would hear the crack of the skull on the bat, and then you would go, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry."
Yeah.
Because your conscience would immediately kick in.
Yeah.
You're too nice to club someone in the head.
You know,
I'm taking over. You don't think over.
No.
I didn't want you to freak out and start being like, "Oh my God."
No, it's like, God, you make it sound like, you know something, Sonny? I don't know how to operate it. No, I
All right, here we go.
This thing. You got to see this.
Doing a show will dramatically in. Oh my God!
Do you remember
Oh.
this?
Yes, I remember Airwolf.
I always forget to close.
Do you
fucking...
remember Airwolf? was that the Conan
It was
line?
still Conan stuff.
Wow.
Increases dozens of people remain unaccounted for.
All right, here we go.
Just into our newsroom, this security camera video.
Ooh.
Now, remember, this is from an
It's
adjacent
like
condominium.
half the thing.
Stunning. It
That-
captured the
that
moment.
looks like,
just in dramatically.
Here, I'm gonna pause it so you get a
increases,
scope of
dozens
this
people
building.
Remain unaccounted for. Just
So like
Yeah,
you
it's a
see
big
how big it
building.
was.
It's a big building. That's a big
into our
building.
newsroom, this security camera video.
It just
now remember this.
Dude, that would suck dick. Just these people were sleeping.
I know.
And your ceiling
You
just
know-
comes down on you.
Hopefully it happened quick.
Well, so a lot of them are
Hopefully-
probably still alive right now.
God.
You can live for like 5 days in that rubble.
Oh God.
I told Elite
What a
this.
bad way to
Here's the
go.
plot. Here's the plot to my rom-com.
Yeah.
That happens. Our apartment collapses perfectly into the rubble, and we live life for decades in the rubble. And then I appear from the rubble in a new world. A man
actually-
from the past.
Oh, okay. Like a Rumpelstiltskin.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But with the Florida condos.
Yeah.
DeSantis is president. Trump is his vice president.
Man, yeah. Wouldn't that be bizarre if he did something like that?
How bizarre. How bizarre. How bizarre. So yeah, that's the fucking Florida. That's the Florida condo thing there.
God. Eesh.
You know, and I think we can land this plane, baby. We're approaching DFW. Are you still you're greased? You're ready to roll?
Yeah, I'm getting a little tired. You know, but
here I'll switch back over.
Well, how about the chase? Is the chase still happening?
What's that?
The plane jumper. The guy who jumped out of the plane at LAX.
So, I didn't know. I thought he just fucking drove on the tarmac.
Two different men. One who drove on the tarmac, and then last night, a man jumped out of a moving plane.
See, this is why.
Why? Like, what was the?
Because people are awful.
According to the FBI, this man was banging on the cockpit door, and then he opened the door, and the slide came out, as it does when you open the emergency door, and he slid down the slide while the plane was moving, and he injured himself and was taken to the hospital.
Hell yeah.
Oh, it must have been a panic attack. Oh, who knows?
These
Maybe
things
not.
go down. He was Charles Grodin and fucking. I would never see that. I'm not that nervous of a flyer.
Yeah.
I'm not like, I got to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
like, I'm not going to be talkative on this flight.
Yeah. No, I'm a tense flyer. I got a flight coming up. But,
You're
you
a
know,
tense person.
You know.
You're a tense. You live life tense.
You know, it's just, you know, it happens. You know,
It's because you taste the world so deep.
Yeah,
You fucking
you know.
feel everything. You're like an open wound walking around.
Exactly. But it just
a raw nerve in the world.
You know, that's what it is. But I've gotten better with flying. We'll see how it goes this time. You know, I haven't flown in a while, but I want to figure out if the time in between flights being longer, if that affects my mood at all. If I'll be more tense, less tense. I don't know. I just know when I was flying a lot and I was flying every other week or once a month or something, I just got used to it.
We're going to San Francisco next week.
Awesome. Good for you. Over the 4th of July?
Yeah.
Oh, good for you.
So we probably won't do an episode next week then, or we'll figure something out.
And then also, but the 10th, that's my last day. I fly back to Chicago on the 11th. So
is that a weekend too?
I fly back on Sunday the 11th, and I fly back on the 19th. So I'll miss the 17th.
Okay.
That Saturday, flying back to Chicago.
Yeah.
But you'll have an episode on the 10th.
Yeah, we can do. Yeah, we'll have one on the 10th. Exactly.
Oh, we'll do one on the 10th.
Exactly.
Well, let me cue up the fucking. Oh no, that's the wrong song. That's the wrong song there. I just wanted to get the. Yeah, I wanted to get the music going.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, thanks for listening, guys. We will be back. You know, maybe not next week. Maybe we'll do one at Crocious's house, but who knows?
Well, we'll be back.
KeithPazel.com.
I always appreciate to our ramblings. Appreciate that.
Goodbye, guys.